tweet posted.
Somebody
we're all
say
good.
booze? Oh wait,
Booze?
was that the first line that came through?
Probably. That or
really
me going
hope
it's
it
live.
was.
One of the two. Tweet posted something like that. I don't know, but it is live. Which actually
Hello,
so we don't have
everyone.
audio
Now that
coming
we've been
through.
told by our lovely AV guy that we are live,
Good.
welcome
What up,
to the
nerd?
Dungeons and Dragons Elyssia stream on Ren Akai 5's Twitch channel, where you can watch
Yay.
Brendan play Guilty Gear Strive for the next 6 months because that's all he'll be doing. But it's
That is
fantastic.
not
I've
true. Though I will be
I've
playing
watched-
it a lot, but not
I've watched
this
him
week.
play several matches. You can watch him get bodied and body some other people. It's quite enjoyable.
It's too early in the
Mostly
game.
get bodied.
But
Mostly
mostly get bodied.
I get bodied a lot because I'm still learning, but that's
So
okay.
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays again.
And all
Guilty
the
Gear Strive.
All the
When
days
this
in
stream
between.
is done, Guilty Gear Strive. 3 in the morning, Guilty Gear Strive. That's Brennan's stream schedule right
that's
now.
not-
Everyone enjoy
It's not
that.
true, but
So
we're actually
I'm
doing
joined-
Ace Attorney this week. I'm starting the trilogy. Starting tomorrow.
So he's taking
Ooh.
And then
He's
Guilty
taking
Gear
a
Strive's
break
on
from the
the
Strive.
weekends because that's
All
how the
right.
schedule is set up for weekends to be fighting games.
So I'm joined here, obviously above me. Well, it's above me for me. I don't know if it's above me for anyone else, but I got Brendan, who's the streamer. I got Eric. I got Matt, and then we got Nerdy Matt Allen back in the house. So glad to have him back.
I can't see
and,
anyone, but that's okay.
Everyone just
I
says
have
welcome to
returned.
Elyssia right now, just so
Yeah.
you
Oh,
know.
perfect. I'm
Yes.
glad.
It's fine though.
I'm back.
Um,
You'll know that I'm here because I say something.
Yes.
True.
Unfortunately, Nick will not be joining us this week. He had his wedding anniversary, so congrats to him and his wife. They are somewhere doing wedding anniversary stuff right now.
Instead
so
of being a giant chicken in Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, instead of being a giant D&D chicken,
Which
Yeah.
honestly
he is
sounds better than enjoying a
being a
lovely
good-
evening with your wife on your anniversary.
I'm going to disagree.
Don't tell her.
Hard pass on that one, but nice try.
Make sure you put in the chat exactly what you think they're doing in graphic detail.
Oh no.
It's okay. Auto filter it all out.
Yeah, Nick, I'm sorry if you watch the stream after the fact.
Oh god.
The chat will be filled with just descriptions of what's happening on your little.
Oh.
It's
3 or
okay.
4 year
The chat doesn't
anniversary
get transferred
moon.
over to the VOD. I mean, he
Oh
can.
my
Oh no,
God.
I want this transferred over
I mean,
to
he
the
can
bot.
pull it up
This
on Twitch and
will
see the chat because that's a thing you can do.
Perfect.
Oh god.
Amazing.
Anyway.
Love you
Stay
guys.
tuned. Stay tuned for a central reading by Matt Allen of all of the things you leave in the chat about what Nick is doing on his anniversary trip right now.
Coming
Yeah,
soon to
yeah.
Audible.
And if you do different, there are going to be voices. There's going to be props. It's a
Please,
whole
God.
thing. It's an
Wow.
experience.
It's coming soon to an Audible store near you. That's our sponsor this
Yep.
week, Audible.
Yeah.
We're not sponsored, so I got nothing to
Lady-
say about
I was
it.
gonna say we're not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. We're sponsored by Audible. Hi,
No.
did you ever want to read books on Amazon? Do Audible. You can read books on Amazon and have people read them to you. It's fantastic. Audible, give us money.
Yes.
Sponsored,
Also,
not sponsored.
apparently, we're sponsored by AdamandEve.com. Go there to get your sex toys. All right, boys.
Naturally.
Naturally. I mean, if we're gonna be having a graphic reading of some love
Yeah,
making,
someone needs
then
to give us the utensils for that.
Look what happens to us when we don't have our giant chicken.
This is
I know
true.
when our
This is
giant
what
chicken,
happens.
everything just goes off the rail.
I'm hoping Adam and
Um,
Eve is Twitch
yeah.
safe.
It is.
Probably not.
I know a few Twitch
Oh.
streamers who are sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Okay.
You're in the clear.
Okay,
There you go.
There you
I
go.
haven't
You
seen
did
them
it.
on Twitch. I've seen them on YouTube, but not on Twitch.
Don't worry,
On
I got you, buddy.
AdamandEve.com, type in our special code BigD&D
Oh god.
to get 20% off your next
Oh,
Adam and
God.
Eve purchase.
I thought it was gonna be hashtag roleplay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that works too. Hashtag
Go to
roleplay.
Twitter.com, hashtag roleplay for
night.
your free Adam and Eve
Hashtag elf
discount
babe.
code.
Oh
That's
my
it,
God.
folks. That's it. That's our whole session.
That's it.
That's
We
all.
are not
Goodbye,
sponsored
everyone.
by
Thank you.
anything.
We just peaked. We peaked.
That's the end of our sponsor segment that we don't actually have because we're not
Yeah, we
sponsored
have
by anyone.
no sponsors. This is free money for you, Adam and Eve.
Sponsors, please.
I got
That's probably
couple
legal.
cool things to note, some cool announcements. Well, first, let me get the non-announcements out of the way. Obviously, if you like what we do, subscribe. If you love what we do, subscribe. I meant follow originally, but subscribe both times.
It's fine. Twitch and
And
YouTube have different terms for the same
all
thing.
of the money will go towards the stream and making it better and all that other stuff. And if you hate what we do and want us to stop, subscribe, because if we make enough money and we never have to do this again, we'll just all stop and go about our lives as millionaires.
Exactly.
That's right. We'll go into
Uh,
space with Jeff Bezos.
Go to space with Jeff Bezos. I got a cool new
Jeffrey
headset, so
Bezos,
I hope I'm clear. I hope my
Jeffrey Bezos.
nerdy, sensual, high-pitched voice just gets across to all of you with my new headset. So yeah, it's fabulous. Great, glad to have Matt back. It's great. All right, who is ready to get started with today's session?
Let's do it.
Let me get
I
some
am.
music in the chatty chat here real quick.
I think
You
I'm
got a
good.
hoss.
Non-copyright damaging music, so that we don't get in trouble anymore.
Doesn't matter. He'll get copyrighted anyways.
Yeah, it's not
Probably.
gonna matter.
Whoever reports this video can slurp my pickle. Right?
There you go.
Wow.
Wow. I
pickle
hope that's
slurp.
That's
YouTube
a
saying.
whole sentence.
It-
Get demonetized for that.
Oh.
Not that I can
Wait,
be
can you?
monetized anyway, so it's okay.
Wait, it's about.
I
What if it's
feel-
real dill pickles? You know?
Exactly. Yeah. Our other sponsor.
You
thought we
weird-
were done. No, we're still
Oh,
sponsoring.
God.
Classic
Pickles.
Velastic Pickles, sponsored
All
by
right.
Velastic Pickles.
Enough
Slurp
of this
it,
dumb
bitch.
sponsor stuff.
That's
We're good.
enough out of y'all.
That's enough of the sponsors.
That's enough out of you all.
Oh God! I feel like our intros are getting more and more awful and off the rails.
They're just, it's just slowly derailing into how many brands can we name in 2 minutes.
Also, if you
None
need
of
help
which
with learning how to
sponsor
slurp pickle,
It's my
Skillshare.
It's my favorite slogan ever.
Out
Swift.
of here.
It's just Vlasic. Suck it, bitch.
Wow.
Oh my god. That
Oh,
Skillshare
God.
segment, that's the best.
I was
How
gonna
to
say,
slurp pickle.
That's good.
if you have trouble watching our D&D stream because you're in another country, NordVPN will
Yeah,
provide you with all
get-
your VPN
Get
names.
your VPN.
Have we just listed the big ones yet? We've got
right.
Raid, we've got Nord, we've got
Oh,
Skillshare,
we
we
gotta
got
get
Audible.
what are the headphones? They start with an
Oh,
R.
the
Raycon.
Raycon
Raycon.
earbuds. Yeah,
Thank you,
in case you're
Raycon.
wondering, we all
Raycon.
use Raycon
We
earbuds
all
while
use
playing.
Raycon headphones right now.
That's a lie. I don't think any of us own Raycon.
Nobody does.
I have
one
considered it, but no, they're still too expensive. They say they're cheaper than the leading brands, but $70 is still too steep.
I tell you what, it looks like
I
they
just paid
fall out your
$100 for
ear.
my headset, so I can't talk.
I mean,
And with
mine's
that, we have
And
no
with
one,
that-
no one else watching the stream, so we're safe.
like,
I
all
was
right.
gonna say,
Now that
now
we've
gone
gotten
from
all
2
of the
viewers
shilling out of the
to
way,
0. All right, so let's go ahead and get started before we lose 0 viewers and go into the negative
Alright.
numbers here.
Oh.
So last time on
a
the
late
Elyssia
thing.
stream, Arthur Wake had quite the interesting dream. He woke up on a ship and was tormented by several wounded and messed up orphan children who proceeded to haunt him and drag him down into the briny deep, which he awoke where the party left him, in that room with the sarcophagi where the skeletons ambushed him. Now awake and everyone kind of having a rest and raring to go, Arthur was like, hey, let's go back and check out the dragon, Lucy, because I got this cool whistle that lets me bring back the dead, and I'm going to use it on her. So they go back and they tell Beeple that they can bring back their dragon. The dragon blows it. Lucy, the dire wolf who looks like a dragon, comes back to life. Arthur also then feeds it a potion of fire breath, allowing the dragon to actually breathe fire now. And there is an undead fire-breathing dire wolf amongst everyone, under Arthur's control. So Arthur was like, yo, I'm taking this with us because, like, we're about to, like, get into some business here. Talked to Meepo, managed to convince him, and they continued on in the dungeon. They found some rats. They opted not to fight the rats. They found some hoblings. They killed the hoblings. And finally, they ended up finding in a cell with a couple deep hoblings from the other tribe that they had allied with, Jayla Pentagast, the champion of Highwater that they had been sent to find by Aster. Jayla, quite happy to see everyone, considering she was imprisoned and attempting to work her way out, but still made her life a little quicker. Released her, and she joined the party. Obviously, everyone was here for money, so they were like, hey, we saved you, pay us now. And Jayla was like, I can't pay you because I don't have any money. And her and Aster had a nice little conversation about why lying to people about, you know, payment is not a good thing. But Jayla did promise the party that if they managed to help her or assist her, she can offer them a tavern that a friend of her from Highwater currently has come into possession of. This tavern could be sold, do whatever they want with it. But still, she said, this tavern's yours. Party more or less agreed with it, as well as with the stipulation of you can claim anything that you want in the dungeon because the champion of Highwater has no need for it. She also asked the party for assistance of getting to the basement of the Holy City, where a necromancer by the name of Balak the Outcast, a name the party was slightly familiar with, he is residing down there. And Jayla also believes that along with Balak comes the necromancer's leader, Xanthro, a powerful and enigmatic necromancer that has eluded her since she's been hunting him. Party agreed, and with that, they headed out to explore more of the Holy City, where, after killing a few more hoblings, they came across Buddy, the final dragon, who was imprisoned in the hobling's trophy room. Using Lucy, the party was able to release Buddy and more or less calm and tame him by using his undead mate, since he doesn't quite realize she's dead yet. Party headed south through a room where they encountered a host of hoblings, and a battle began, and that is where we ended last session. One thing I did not note real quick, Prince Safarin at the beginning of last week's session was quickly called back into his ring for a mysterious reason that the party was unaware of. And despite a few efforts to communicate or talk with him, there was no response. And with that, I believe that encapsulates our recap. So,
I believe so.
That's
Prince
all right.
Safarin. We're going to go back in time a little bit here to when you first entered the ring, back at the start of last session. So, as you're waiting around in this sarcophagi room, Arthur is recovering from his wounds, resting. Everyone's trying to recover the best they can. You receive kind of a feeling or a message that you need to retreat into your ring as your father wishes to speak with you.
Okay. So yeah, I
So-
would definitely go into my ring.
All right, perfect. So you retreat into your ring, into all of its lavishness. Describe. I don't know if we've ever really heard a full description of the inside of your ring, or if we have, then I'm mistaken. But Prince of Fire, why don't you give everyone a full description of what your ring looks like on the inside?
Yes. So inside the ring of my ring is a beautiful space. The cushions fill the area. They are of multiple shapes and sizes, some small, some big, all of them with the micro woven dream fibers that are able to completely engulf you so that you are never uncomfortable and move and shift to your ever changing body desires. It is a temperate climate, always just the right amount of cool, never too hot, never too cold. The entirety of the space around it is with a clear blue sky with fluffy clouds that kind of float around. So it almost looks as if you are floating in the middle of a sky on a rug full of beautiful pillows, silk carpeting. There are tables and shelves and large chests that float on their own little spaces. Inside there is copious amounts of the finest food, alcohol. Not obviously we don't get drunk, but it is there. Also, different beverages that you would not be able to find on Cebu, like dream and happiness and the concept of a star. All of these things are things that I enjoy regularly inside there. And that is what it looks like. It is, you can't go too much farther. If you were to try to like go farther than that, you would touch a wall. It is a physical space. It is just, it looks as if it is like that.
So obviously, this is a very lavish place, adorned
Mhm.
specifically for Prince Safarin himself. And as you arrive on this large floating carpet amongst all of these clouds and sky that is before you, there's certain calm and quietness as you're there, and it seems to be that way for a few minutes as an energy seems to be congealing itself into the center of the room. Clouds, almost soaking in from the outside, which, as you had stated, is technically a wall, but they seem to be passing through this wall and soaking into the center of this room, where they begin to form into a massive cumulus of water vapor, these massive clouds. You can see wind and lightning and thunder erupting from within this mass of clouds, and they almost begin to take the shape of a man. Not the full shape. It is still very much a like conglomerate and unyielding mass of cloud, but just a bit you can see the shape of your father, good
Yes.
Emperor Goodwind. If I said that right, let me double check that just to make
Yes,
sure. Yes,
that is
Emperor
correct.
Godwind, excuse me, Emperor Godwind.
Godwin.
And he has, as you see him now, he has no like full physical shape. You cannot tell the clothes on him. You cannot tell really even a gender necessarily. But you see this almost human-like shape within this within the cloud. Not that your character would know this, but I think of it almost like Mufasa, if you've seen The Lion King, where his
Yes.
dad is up in the clouds at the end of the film, kind of there.
Remember
Remember who you are.
Remember.
And all of a sudden there is a booming voice that erupts throughout your living space here. And as it speaks, like thunder crashes, lightning shoots out kind of from this thing. Though obviously Prince Safar, and this is of no threat to you. It shows a display of power, and the voice booms out and says, "My son, with whom I am well pleased." Which is
Hello,
good to see
Father.
you.
It is good to hear from you.
Yes.
It is good to see you as well.
It is good to see you as well, son. It has been not long since we have talked, but I am glad to see that you are well.
Oh, yes. I am doing quite well indeed. With the exception of recently, I have felt pain again. Apparently, it happens on Cebu all of the time, which is kind of unfortunate for them. It is a spice of being that I can say that in small moderation I can see myself enjoying, but not at nearly as much as it happens down here.
Hey, you are enjoying this concept of pain.
Enjoy is may not be the correct word. I am relishing in a new experience.
Ah, it is good to experience new things. But pain is a thing that, as you know, our people cannot experience upon our realm. Here in Sybil, there are much dangers to you, much tribulation. I do not
Oh
like
yes,
that my
I
son.
have seen it.
You have, as have I.
Mhm.
I have been watching you, as you know, checking in on you occasionally to make sure that my royal son is safe amongst those of Sybil. And you have made yourself quite the figure. You've convinced many people, and I am proud that our great lineage is showing itself to be necessary and powerful. However,
Well, as it well should be.
as it well should be. However, I grow concerned about you, as I have stated many times. This pain that you speak of, it is a concern to me. For with pain comes death, another concept that our world does not adhere to. I have watched.
Yes, the death is quite often a thing around here. They seem to die just after a while of time. They just die for no reason.
They do? Why do you think that some of the people that we enjoyed watching over the years suddenly disappeared? It's just because they died.
You see, I just assumed that they had went somewhere else where we could not see them.
That is also a
But
possibility.
it makes sense. there was every once in a while I would see someone, and they would be making rain from their face, and it made me think that something was not as it should be.
Yes, the tears that you speak of.
Ah,
My
yes,
son,
that's what it's called.
I grow concerned for your continued existence in Sybil. Yes, you have visited, you have fulfilled this wish of yours to see these people that you have long watched, but your friend Arthur, your friend Darian, have suffered. They have fallen in battle, nearly dying themselves. And you have
Yes, they are very
experienced
prone to
pain.
that.
They are
Mhm.
incredibly prone, disturbingly
Oh,
prone. And I expect
Father.
these men to protect my son in the wake of dangers like this.
Father, I do
Oh.
not mean to be rude,
Hit my dice.
but Darian's real name is Ulrich von Liechtenstein. He has told me such, and
Ah,
Darian is a fake name.
I see. This Ulrich von Liechtenstein you speak of,
Mm.
his near-death experience concerns me just as much as Arthur's. What if that is
Yes.
you? I do not wish to lose my son to the ways of Sybil.
I would also not like to experience this thing that they continuously do.
Ooh.
However, I have to assume that it must be some sort of pleasurable, as they do it quite often.
I wonder that myself with the amount of death that happens on Sybil. So many wars and conflicts we have seen and watched over the years, and so many dying. Perhaps
Yes.
death is necessary, inevitable for them. A game, perhaps, like the games we play with our slaves.
Yes, it is something that I was been thinking about as well. These people here in Sybil, they either make each other die or die themselves on a regular basis, and perhaps it's something that they enjoy to do. I have not asked my friends about this yet, but
You
I'm
should
sure there will be a time. Yeah,
You should inquire about such. I would be interested in that. Regardless,
but the only way I can require is if I stay.
you make a good point, my son. However, I will say this. Though you wish to experience this Elysian, this Sybil way, I do not wish to see you partake in death in any capacity. At all. It took quite a bit of power to create you, my son, and to lose you would crush me dearly, and I have never experienced sadness in my life before, only joy when you were created.
Oh, well, Father, that is very kind of you. And you know I very much like to be alive. I appreciate distance. And I will try my best not to die until we can do it together. Maybe it'd be fun.
Very much like that if we could do this dying thing together. That would be a
Yes.
father-son activity that I would enjoy, much like the Sibyls do when they throw the pig skin to each other.
Yes, the pig skin. And they also eat the skin
Yes.
as well. They put so many things in their mouths down here.
They
is strange.
love to put everything in their mouth. They are like newborn babes that we are the parents of, and they are just inserting everything into their mouths.
They insert it all over the place, Father.
All over.
And I'm trying to learn as much as I can. But I have to be able to be there if I am to learn.
You must. I do not like this much. But you have convinced me for the time being. And as you need it, my son, I will be there to supply you with power. But for now,
And I thank you for that.
I believe that you are well equipped for the world that is at foot. And you will continue to guide these slaves of yours to a better life, to a better style. As the Stibbles would say.
Yes. I would like to I would like to be able to help them as much as I can. They keep falling down. However, Father, I must correct you. They are not my slaves. They don't listen to me like slaves do. And I don't think that they would take kindly to being called slave. Apparently, when you call a slave, it makes them feel some type of way. On Sybil, they have not yet understand the most civilized way of doing things. However, I am sure the more I stay there, the more I will be able to get them to learn more.
This confuses me. But you are there to learn the truth and to impart those truths to me while you are there. So,
Mm.
I will leave you to it then. These not slaves of yours, continue to keep them in good company and help them when they fall down. Perhaps someday I may meet them myself, and they may join us here in our glorious realm and serve under you as true slaves, where they will be most happy and welcome.
I would very much like that, Father. And I think that after some time of continuous unconsciousness and beatings, that they would much like a rest back here, back in the palace. So I make sure everyone is nice. Say hello to Sebastian for me. I miss
will.
my little monkey friend.
Oh, I will definitely say hello to you. He's been quite good. Well then,
That
my
is
son,
good.
I will leave you to it and to your friends that you have made there on Sybil. I will be in touch soon. Careful about this pain that you wish to experience. I have heard that, from Sybil, mind you, that pain may be pleasure, but too much of it can simply be unpleasant.
I will keep that in mind, Father. Thank you so much for your concern. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your time in existence.
I will, as will you, my son, when you join me back here.
I will. I will see you soon, Father. Enjoy the next million years or so, or however you're moving your time at this time.
Quite slow at the time. I've enjoyed watching your exploits here on Sybil recently. And with that, I will return. I have some fanning that the slaves are going to perform on me that I've been looking forward to. And there is much need for some wine. It's been about, let me see, 5 minutes since the last wine I've had, and it is needed. Enjoy your
You
day, as they call it on Sybil, my
yes,
son.
yes, day. You enjoy your existence as well, Father. Tell your fanning slaves I say hello.
I will. Good day, my son. And with that, the clouds kind of begin to slowly dissipate and they almost like fade out like a mist and return to the sides of your ring. Where Prince Safarin, you are now alone in your ring, where you hear fighting going on outside of it. Quite the clash of battle, it seems.
Ah, well, it is as I've heard a man say as he was leaking on the side of a tavern. There is no rest for the wicked.
What would you like to do?
I guess I'll get out of. I'm hearing fighting, right?
Yes, you are hearing fighting.
So yeah, I guess I'll just I'll come out of my ring, yeah, because I don't really know what's happening. So
All right, so Prince Safari, you pop out of your ring to see before you your friends around you with the two dragons that you met earlier and a white-haired human woman that you have not met before, about to engage in 7 hoblings, in which I will have everyone make me an initiative roll for battle.
Battle initiative.
Ooh, natural 20.
hello, everyone.
A good start to the night.
Oh, good, you're back.
Oh, great.
Nice of you to join us.
Well, at least he's
Hey.
here for this one.
I'm still stretching. Apparently, I rolled an 8.
rolled a
How do
5,
I
so-
get on the turn order?
Killing me, man. My rolls have been
Jeez.
terrible.
Did you
I
say you're
roll
not
a
on the
I'm
turn
not
order?
in
Let me
the-
get you.
20.
And now you
I
are
am
in the turn
not.
order.
That's crazy, Darth.
Yay!
I roll a 20 and you're still faster.
Variant human.
I know, man. I considered it just to get a free feat, but crazy, man.
That's me. And that was I only rolled an 18 too.
I know, because you have like a +9 or something.
+8, but you know, neither here nor there.
I mean, I kind of assumed since you're using a bow, you have a big dex, but I guess not.
Arthur, because you are in control of Lucy and Buddy, if you would like to roll their initiatives as well, I would appreciate that.
Oh, sure. Well, doesn't Lucy technically go on my bonus action?
Yes.
Yes, she does. You are correct. Thank you for that.
Buddy,
So
however,
we'll-
will go. to
Buddy will go on his own.
Yes.
And it's
Yeah,
just
I-
Direwolf, correct? Direwolf
Yes.
stats?
Yes, and I will control Buddy
Okay.
as well. Oh, and I have to roll for
Okay.
Jayla and Aster, who I almost forgot about our dear sweet NPCs.
Get that fairy inspiration going.
Yeah.
Got to get that fairy inspiration.
That so useful fairy inspiration that we've definitely used every time.
I think anytime she's cast it, you guys have just done your own thing and haven't even used it. So
We have. It's because either it.
I
won't
used it
help
when I
us-
was slinging my thing.
Prince
I guess
Safarin
that's
has used it, so I was wrong.
I feel like most of the time it's either we hit way over or we're so under it doesn't matter.
Be a fair assumption.
Nice roll, Jayla.
We haven't needed it.
Now your initiative sucks, though.
That's fine. Direwolf, shall we?
Should
There
have,
we
I think,
go.
a +2 or +3 initiative.
I will also be controlling Sentinel for this initial fight since he entered it with
Yeah,
you guys, and I
Yeah, we can't lose our meat sponge now.
Yeah, that'd be unfortunate if our.
All right, I'm taking Lucy off the turn counters because she goes on your bonus action. Eric, did you roll for Buddy?
I did not roll for Buddy. 19. Dex is +2, so 21.
Beautiful. All right.
Damn, you're pretty well.
So starting
Oh,
us off,
okay.
Darian Kipps.
46.
You are
God.
Very inhuman, man. Getting that free +5 from alert.
Yep. Darian Kipps, you are first on our order. There are 7 hobblings in this room. As Sentinel and Lucy kind of just busted through.
Well, I should probably transition.
All these hobblings just looked over and they're
Oh.
like, "Holy crap, Oli!" And there you all are.
All right. Well, the Hobblings have obviously readied their arms, yeah.
Yes, they are ready to fight.
Yes, they're
Alright.
they're here to murder.
No messing around here. I'm gonna pivot away from my cover on the wall, and I'm gonna shoot this guy.
So the dire wolf or Lucy, who, if you've noticed, I've also marked with a little skull there to indicate she's the undead one. So you guys know because it's the same token. She's actually blocking your path right now. You will. The goblin has half cover because of her.
Okay. That is totally okay because I rolled a 26 to hit.
That will hit regardless of half cover.
Oh,
All right, and we are looking at
Oh, yeah.
7 points of damage.
How would you like to kill him?
yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna do like a quick maneuver away from the wall. I'm gonna try to thread the arrow through Lucy's feet there, and I'm always a fan of going for right for the head, quick and painless.
All right, so you run over, you hit one knee, and you pull your bow back and loose your arrow. You watch it as it flies under the dire wolf's stomach, barely missing her leg, and sticks the hobbling right between the eyes, and it falls over dead. Anything else for
Alright.
you, Darian?
With that, I'll actually take my 25 feet of remaining movement and tuck back here a little bit. Make sure I got
Okay.
distance.
So you got some distance there. Darby, you're next.
Okay. Unfortunately, these hobblings are grouped in a weird way, but I think what Derby will do here, that's definitely within the range. He'll kind of poke himself up against the door, fan out his hands, and a bunch of chips and coins and whatnot, glowing a nice bright purple, will appear. And he's just gonna chuck them all the way across the room 60 feet, and these 3 hobblings need to give me a dex save.
All right. What are you throwing over there? I'm sorry, I missed
I'm
that.
throwing fairy fire, but for flavor,
okay.
it's chips
And
and,
it's
coins
It's
and
a deck
whatnot.
save.
Yes, 14.
The first one gets a 21.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Second one gets a 21.
Also unfortunate.
Oh man.
Third one gets a 22.
Nimble.
All right.
So,
Nimble
throw those
guy.
rolls
dice
of the
out.
night, boys.
I'm gonna
That-
throw those dice out. I'm going to destroy them.
That
It's all right.
is
Those are my hot rolls.
the
God.
best payday I've ever done. All right, let's go.
All right. What else for you, Darby? I'm assuming nothing happens with fairy fire. There.
Yes, fairy fire does nothing on a save. I will back up.
All right.
I am
So
shocked
first-
that Darian decided to fire before waiting.
So
That
the
is
first
interesting.
of the dire wolf stands before this hobbling and it points and it goes, "It's the dragon! Kill it!" And it runs forward and will attempt to stab the undead Lucy.
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 I am also going to assume that
Wow.
this undead thing is bad.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, super hit.
No, the undead thing is not bad, Prince of Fire. It is on our
3
side.
damage.
3 damage, okay.
Yep,
It is
so
a
you wanna
dragon.
give it 3?
You know.
All right,
Meeple's
Buddy is
dragon.
next.
You want me to control Buddy, you said, Ethan?
You may control Buddy if you'd like.
Alright, yes, I will do that.
As a heads up, where Lucy stands, Buddy will
Blocking the
not
way.
be able to fit
Yeah.
through that door. Correct.
Yep, so what Buddy's going to do is Buddy's going to kind of pant, whimper, and growl and kind of like scrounge his way this way, kind of holding position behind Lucy, trying his best to get out the door. But obviously, since she can't move yet, he's going to be stuck there.
Okay. So Buddy is kind of panically waiting to get through the door here.
Barking.
And that will be
Crazy.
his turn. This next hobbling will go. He will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he will shoot this dire wolf with his short bow. Wow, natural 20. Jeez, it is my
Oh
night tonight, boys.
God. First
We're
payday.
gonna
Or-
die by
11,
hopping.
11,
TPK
11
incoming.
points of piercing damage.
Yeah, that's
It's
big
okay.
boy
We have
energy.
2
We're
dire
all
wolves to bullet
gonna
sponge for us.
I swear to God, on this one, no dice fudging here. I literally, this is the best I've ever rolled in the start of a session.
Got what? We got,
All
we
right.
got 74
Let's
free
go.
health that isn't the party.
All right, so Jayla's gonna go next. So she's gonna draw out her longsword, and she is going to go 5, 10, 15, duck underneath the dire wolf's legs. That's Aster, not Jayla.
Yeah, they're on top of each other.
And go right here, and she is going to attack this hobbling on the right. No, she'll attack the one on the left, because I think the right one already went.
It did.
For an 11? And that will most definitely miss. She goes to swing at it, and the hobbling kind of just darts out of the way as her short
Some
sword
champion.
jumps in.
Yeah, right. What a
I
champion.
think she's missed every swing she's made in combat.
I do
And the
too.
next
She's
hobbling
probably
will go.
weak from being chained up and being emaciated a little bit,
In
so...
fairness,
He-
yes, but
He is not
Still.
going to move yet, but he is going to shoot Lucy with his short bow as well. For
Some
there we go.
champion,
That's a
yeah.
little better. A 10.
Miss.
All right, so he fires the short bow, but the fear of the dire wolf, it has struck him. He aims high, it launches over the dire wolf, and then he retreats back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
oh, he's
Aster. Aster is going to give you fairy inspiration, Prince Safarin.
Ooh. Thank you very much, Aster. Could you please explain to me what is going on?
Oh, yeah. So let's see. When did you go inside of the ring? Oh, yeah. So Arthur brought back the dragon, which isn't a dragon. We killed some hobblings. Oh, we found Jayla, which was awesome. She's
And
she's
where
just
is Jayla? Is Jayla this one or this
Yeah.
one? I point to both of the things.
She's the
I point to
human
the
girl
dire
right
wolf.
there.
Ah, yes, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Hello,
and-
Jayla. I have heard so much about you.
So Jayla just finished swinging and having missing this hobbling, and she just looks back and she's like, hello, person I haven't met before. You must be the other one that they mentioned, the prince guy.
Yes, I am Prince Zefarin of the Empire of. But
What?
it is good to meet you. You should focus on the hoblings.
I'm working on that right now. Thank you very much.
Okay, I will not tell you how to champion.
Honestly, she might need a little bit of telling how to champion with how she swings.
Aster's gonna go back a little bit, and then we'll have Sentinel. And Sentinel will be like, "I'm gonna get him, guys." That was my Nick
There you go.
impersonation. I
That's
hope that
great.
was
Spitting
fantastic.
image. Spitting
On
image.
point. On
Exactly
point.
He-
the same.
He's
Kinda-
just gonna move up one again,
Yeah.
medium-sized creature. He kind of ducks under the large one, and he's gonna take a swing here at this hobbling for a 16 will hit for a D12. There you go. So, good old Sentinel just runs right up and just headbutts the thing with its beak axe, slices through the hobbling, and kills it. It falls over
Ooh.
dead before it can do anything. Arthur, you are next.
Arthur is going to kind of step back a little to get position himself behind the second dire wolf. He's going to point at Lucy and he's going to say, "Dragon, lie." And it's going to, Lucy is going to move 5, and she's going to pounce on this hobbling, going for its throat.
Okay,
It's
give me a
going
roll.
to be a attack of. Oh, that's a 7. Dang it!
So she goes
Terrible.
to pounce, and the hobbling kind of like Dark Souls rolls to the side as the wolf jumps and misses it. This has been a combat encounter so far, everyone.
For sure.
Anything else for you, Arthur?
I will unholster my pistol and hold my action, and if a hobbling comes through this door, that I'm going to blow its bloody head off.
Okay. Prince Safarin, you are next.
I am going to use silent image to create a large, like a tube of what looks like stone that comes down from the ceiling, and it will go over this guy's head, but not his body, so he won't be able to see.
Okay, so you cast this, and the stone, like, almost tube forms over this hobbling's head. It's like, oh my god, what is going on right now?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go
Nice.
5, 10.
Okay,
Big moves.
here comes a mess of hobblings. So this one's going to attack Lucy with its short sword for a 23 to hit.
Definitely hits.
5 damage.
Poor Lucy, man.
The next one's gonna go. Who will? He's like, oh, is he dead? He's dead, so he won't go. And then this one back here is going to shoot his short bow at Lucy for a natural
they're just
one.
going
So
to
he
town.
will just
Hopefully with
watched
it.
Lucy try to pounce, and he just fired into the air by mistake, like a moron. Mr. Kips, you are next.
Senor Kips. Alright.
Senor
I
Kips.
am going to move to about here. Would you say I would be able to see this hobbling through the
Yeah.
door?
You can see that
Alright.
hobbling through the door.
I'm gonna shoot him for
Nice.
a 17 plus 7, 24 to
That
hit.
definitely will hit him.
Where's my D?
You would also have advantage because he can't see, but yeah.
You would also have advantage because you
Yeah.
can't see.
Well, let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
if we can get a 20. 17. Oh wow, that's the same number. Okay.
Okay.
It's still a hit.
That'll
24,
be
24.
9 damage.
So, Darren, you go charging forward, drawing an arrow and firing it. It sails through the door, and it just goes right through the silent image that Prince Safarin created. And though you guys can't see it because of the image, the arrow actually is pierced straight through the hobbling's head, and he falls over dead.
Hot diggity damn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Punch kill right
And then
there.
I'm gonna take
Yeah.
the last 15 feet of my movement and tuck over to Arthur, give him some silent knuckles on the side, and then end my turn.
All right, Darby, you are next.
All right. I'm going to look over to Darian. Not waiting this time. I see. I like it. Getting right into it. And then I will run up the 20 feet, duck up against this wall and door situation here, and I'm going to huck a card all the way in the back.
Little Eldritch Blast action there.
Oh yeah.
me that
Utilizing
Eldritch
half
Blast
of my 120 feet.
God, that spell's range is so ridiculous.
It's
I love
so
it.
dumb. It has no need, and then you can get.
Cantrip.
I
The
know.
cantrip.
300
Ooh,
feet.
natural 20.
You wouldn't
Nat
even be able
20.
to see it from that.
I get the
block.
second die for quite literally, like exactly what the average crit should be.
Can you imagine doing that with Spell Sniper?
Right? Or you get the invocation that doubles its range to like 300 and you're literally
Yes.
artillery. What is the bonus on this thing? +4, so it's 15 force damage.
How would you like to kill him?
Just right in the center of the chest, knocking him back real hard.
Yep, so you run over, you duck behind the wall, you peek out, you throw the card, it goes past Lucy, past the other two hoblings, strikes the one right in the chest. You can kind of see like it erupt in a pressure of force and actually press and collapse down the hoblings like a rib cage, and it tumbles backwards and dies.
And then he'll just blow the finger guns out.
All right, the next one who's going to go is going to be Buddy, who can get through the door now.
Awesome. So Buddy's gonna go 5, 10. Can he get through Jayla as well?
Yes, she is a medium
Okay.
creature. I'm going to allow
15,
it.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gonna flank this hobbling, and with pack tactics is going to attack with advantage.
He will attack with
Oh my
advantage.
god, these things have 50 feet of movement.
That's gonna be 21 to hit this hobbling,
Definitely will hit him.
Eat him.
and that's exactly what he's gonna do. That's gonna
Eat them
be
alive.
It's gonna be 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 damage to this hobbling.
Eat
All
your
right,
heart
so-
out, Vargok.
So he eats him.
Yeah, literally just gonna scoop him up in the air and just jump down on him.
Yep. So he just reaches down and chomps down on its throat, and you can actually see like the hobbling start like screaming as it lifts it up, blood just pouring from its neck down from the thing's mouth, and he just throws him, and you actually see the body. Oops, wrong button. You actually see the body just hit the wall over here as it just hocks it across the room.
Beautiful.
Attack on Titan style.
Anything else for Buddy?
Buddy is going to stay right there enjoying half of his meal.
All right, this hobbling in almost piss himself mode is going to attack this hobbling. That is a
You mean
13.
direwolf? He's going to attack the direwolf? You said
Yes.
hobbling, sorry.
I meant,
Which
sorry,
one? Buddy? Oh, Buddy. He's going to attack Buddy?
He's attacking Buddy.
That's a miss. 13's miss.
Okay. He will then take his bonus action to disengage and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that will be his turn. All right, Jayla will be next. What does Jayla have now that she's gotten all of her equipment back?
Got a few javelins, right?
She does have some javelins, but I'm seeing what else she has. I should cast that.
But I don't think she's got the movement here.
She's got an AK-47 out of her bag of holding.
Yeah, so Jayla's just
Artificer.
gonna she's just gonna whip a javelin at this guy right here who just took off.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wow, she
Detail
rolled
sniper rifle.
she rolled an 11, so she misses. She hucks the javelin, and it just sails. The hobbling's kind of doing these zigzags, and it just misses as she throws
How
it.
do
He's
they
just going to
train
turn and
this
look at her and do like the head tilt, like, huh?
Yeah,
The
Jayla
champion
just kind of looks, and she just looks back at you, and she goes, "I promise you, I'm not this bad. I guess the couple days in captivity is throwing me off a little bit."
Uh-huh. Sure.
Shut it, Dusk Elf.
But
I
he's just going to
missed.
lick her. Like, just obscenely just lick her across the face.
Oh, thank you.
with the hobbling
buddy.
bits in his mouth and everything. Just.
Just gets like pseudo super legs. All right, Astra's gonna go. Astra's just gonna look for you, Prince Safard, and be like, "That was a really cool trick you did there."
Oh, thank you. I covered his eyes so he would not be able to see. It is actually not that hard. The air here in Cebu is becoming a little bit more malleable. It has a little bit of a temper, but if you remind it who its master is, it is really not all that difficult.
Oh, I can remember that next time the air is blowing me around and my little fairy wings can't maintain themselves.
Yes, make sure you tell it who is boss.
I will definitely tell it to his boss. I want to speak to your manager, Wind. I want to speak to them right now.
Do you know
That's,
who I am?
That
That's
might work for you.
and Aster begins yelling at the wind that she wants to speak to its manager, and that will be her turn. So Sentinel will go, and Sentinel he's actually just he's pretty beat up, so he's just gonna backtrack for a second and go back in here to hang out, and we'll move back to Arthur.
Arthur's going to be a little brave. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Step out here, kind of kick this goblin's a dead body aside and kind of get clear line of sight on this hobbling here. And
Okay.
Lucy he's going to command Lucy with 5, 10, 15. Oh, grabbing the one. Sorry. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and try and take a huge bite out of this hobbling here, the far one.
Give me a roll.
Ooh. What does 12 hit?
A 12 will miss.
Dang. Lucy's not having a good time.
She goes to take a bite, and again, the hobbling kind of just hunkers down, and she sails right over him, and he manages to live another day. Anything else for you,
For
Arthur?
now.
No, Arthur's just going to stay there.
Prince, you are next.
Okay, doke. It's 5, 10, 15, and I think I'm within range to do what I want to do. I am. All right. I'm going to create use silent image, shift the air around this 15-foot area to make it like giant gold goblets, and that are again right over their head and over their eyes, so they cannot
We're
see.
blind again. They begin to
And that
immediately
was my-
start panicking. That's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
On that spell, Prince Safaran, do they have to make any type of action or save to see if they can determine if the image is fake?
That would be an investigation check of against my spell DC.
Is it considered an action, or is it just a free thing they can do?
That's up to you, DM, but usually an investigation check.
I
requires an action.
would say that is an action if it's an investigation check. So this hobbling in his freakness is just wildly swinging his blade around, attempting to hit our dire wolf here. And this will be at disadvantage because he is wildly swinging his blade. All right. Does a 12 hit?
Direwolf? No.
Yes. So he just is swinging and going in circles, kind of flipping around. You can kind of see this fake goblet on its head, just like bobbing back and forth as he is attempting to hit this thing, but he keeps missing, which will bring us back to Mr. Kips.
Senor.
Focus your eyes, Gohan. You'll see him better.
Alright, I'm going to move 15 to the door, and then we'll kind of step out to about there.
Oh, you still keeps.
And I will fire at this goblin. Are we doing advantage again on this one because of the goblin?
Yes, they are blinded, so it will be advantage on these hobblings.
14 to hit.
With advantage, that will miss him.
Ah, well, I have missed.
So you shoot your arrow, and the two hobblings are like running in circles in this little 5-foot square, and you aim, you shoot, and it just goes past him, unfortunately.
Alright.
All right. Anything else for you, Mr. Kips?
Nope, that'll be it for me.
Or should I say Ulfric von Liechtenstein?
Oh, wait.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Matt, what's up?
I was gonna say, if they're using their if they're moving, if they move out of like where they were standing, they would pass through the goblet. Just FYI,
Okay.
because they're
so
not physically there.
Yeah, so, because I'm assuming the goblet takes up the full 5-foot square, I'll assume.
Yeah.
So they're running, they're running, or at least how I'm picturing it, whether it's like more tight to their head or it's really big, they're just running in their little square, not outside of the silent image right now.
Yeah, they
Okay.
don't want to get opportunity attacked.
Got
All
it.
right,
Makes sense. All right.
yep. Darby, you are next.
All right. Well, second verse is same as the first. We're hucking a card.
All right,
Ace
give
of
me,
spades. I'm gonna check with the
card.
close one this time.
huck that card.
New hit game show. Chuck the card. Can you hit the
With
hobbling?
advantage.
Oh, that's true. It
With
is
advantage.
I need that too because I rolled a 4 initially.
Oof.
That'll probably hit it on the 17 on the die for a
17 will definitely hit him.
23, I think.
Definitely hit him.
And then I'll just do that. 7 plus 4 is 11 force damage.
All right. So as this hobbling is running around, you throw your card, Darby, and it clips him in the leg, blows part of his leg off, and then he just spirals down and dies.
Like a plane.
Like a plane.
And then I guess Darby will just run 30 feet up against this wall.
All right.
Start moving in.
It is good old Buddy's turn.
Right, Buddy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to make his way around to this hobbling and attack with pack tactics for advantage.
Give me some pack tactics.
All right, that's going to be 24.
That will definitely hit this hobbling.
All right, let's see.
Excuse
How
me.
much damage?
Double advantage.
All right, that's going to be 7 plus 3.
You
That's
have all
10
the
piercing damage.
And with that, I'm assuming she's going to, or he is going to eat this one, much like he ate the
Well,
other
yes,
one.
he's very hungry.
Just scoops him up. He's running around. It just gets down, opens its mouth. The hobbling runs into its mouth, and then just clump, and it is gone. And it just spits its body out after it's been chomped a couple times.
He's going to
Oh.
attempt to share the meal with Lucy, and Lucy's just going to kind of give him the Ed from the Lion King hyena look because she doesn't eat because she's undead.
Yep. Lucy will continue to do what Lucy has been doing, which is turning her head almost a complete 180 or even 360 because she is undead.
Alright, now, here's a question for the Count. Does Arthur get Buddy's kills?
No, Buddy gets Buddy's kills.
Buddy gets Buddy's kill.
Then they will not be recorded currently because I don't
I-
have a section for that.
Yeah, no,
I don't really want to make an NPC section because it'll just be cluttered.
I controlled him just for
Yeah, just
sanity's
for the
sake.
combat purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Jayla's gonna
No
go and
venture.
recover her. She goes and recovers her one javelin, and she just looks back at you guys and goes, "Well, I guess it's a good thing you're all here, considering that pathetic display that I just had there."
Sorry, I've had worse.
Yeah, Jay, that's one in four.
I-
Man. Nothing to worry about.
was under the impression that you were the champion of this area of Cebu. Yes.
Yes, I am the champion of Highwater. It's a large city. You're not familiar with it? You've
I
probably seen it.
remember a place called Highwater. There was a small shack with a few farmers there. I remember it might have been about a couple hundred, maybe 500 or 600 of your years ago. It might have been more than that. I don't remember. But I think they had been throwing around the word Highwater for a name.
Oh, well, that's You know what? With what I've seen, I'm not even gonna question it. So, good to have you aboard, Prince Safaran. You said your name was?
Yes, and you are the champion of your place. I must ask, do you have a particular weakness for small, tiny people? As it seems that they are quite formidable to you.
Well, the only real weakness I have is Aster here, who just won't shut up and, talks my ear off all day. I resent
Yes,
that. Thank you so much.
I have come to see that the smaller a creature is on Cebu, the more they will talk.
Well,
That's
you
actually
forgot to
a really
mention.
good point.
You also forgot to mention your other weakness, which is large holes.
Yes, both of
I
those seem to be
climbed
assertive.
Yes.
myself out of that hole, thank you very much. And
That is-
I made it very far in the Holy City before I ended up getting, in the situation I did. Let's
to me, you
establish
just
the ground.
continue to keep digging your own hole. Is what it looks like to me.
Asta had
Well, that's-
come to get us because you were trapped in the hole. I am glad to see that you have gotten out. And I was also under the impression, because my friends have asked for payment, and I was assuming that you had Asta had said that you would be able to pay them for their services, as I know shiny metals are a big thing out down here.
We've come to a slightly different agreement.
He's
No,
broke.
Yeah.
I'm not. Well, okay, I am a little broke at the moment. I just need to go back to Highwater and get a donation approved by the church there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You guys are getting a tavern instead of money. Property.
Oh, like a castle or a manor.
It's a
Think
tavern.
smaller.
Yeah, significantly smaller.
It's like a castle that's inside a town, and people sleep there and serve them alcohol.
You know where we found?
A drink chambers. Yes, I have many drink chambers. I know it. I know what that
well,
is.
I have no idea what a drink chamber is, but yes, exactly
Neither
like
do
a
I.
drink chamber.
Yes, it is a place where people come and you sit and they serve you copious amounts of various liquids until you are bored of it.
Or passed out, drunk, or dead. One of the two. But yes, that's about as good of a description as you can have. Place of scum and villainy, some might say. Which, speaking of
okay.
which, too, Prince of Farn, you have not seen, I believe, the picture of Jayla, so I'm going to show her again real quick so you can see her.
Ah, I see. She has white hair and red eyes.
She does.
She is human,
like-
though, right? You said.
She is human. I just like showing off my waves artwork.
I know it's great. It's lovely.
Yes.
Thank you. I know she appreciates that. Anyways, back to it. So you guys are in this large room, which, if you remember, right, you were in this large room earlier. This door here is the one you entered where all the hoblings tried to ambush you from the other room. And I did a very
Yes,
bad job.
Arthur distinctly remembers this room. But while he's remembering this room, he is going to be
Let's see
rifling
what-
through what remains of the hoblings to see if they're carrying any coinage.
Darby will
Let's
be
see what
doing
they
that
got.
as well. Well, what's
Arthur,
left of some of
I'm
them.
gonna say you're gonna take these three here.
Yeah.
And then Darby, you'll take the one down by you.
The one down by him, just remember, is the
Yeah,
bottom half of
That's
a
it.
hobbling.
I'm gonna check that one and then quickly walk over to here and check the
Arthur,
ones
you
that
found
aren't half.
11. Arthur, you found 11 silver.
Sweet.
Ooh.
And then Darby, of the remaining 4, you found
It's a lot of nuts.
Mm-hmm.
also 11 silver, which would have been 14 silver, but I divided it in 2 for the half hobbling.
Understandable.
I'm
don't-
going to.
Currently, some of the was Lucy the one who ate that one?
I
No.
don't remember. I think
It
it was Buddy.
Buddy ate both.
It was Buddy. Currently, there's a few silver coins churning around Buddy's stomach, being dissolved by his acids right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not gonna go for that one, thanks.
I'm
No,
gonna
thanks.
take the time to recover half the arrows I fired, but also I'm gonna be looking out for. I know their arrows aren't necessarily quality, but any that I would deem quality to add to my quiver, if there are.
None of the hobbling arrows are of particular quality, but you are able to recover. Wow! Rolled max on the die, 6 arrows from that.
All right, I will take 6.
The other
arrows.
thing you guys noticed too is Sentinel has gotten pretty thrashed up the last couple fights. He's not looking too hot, so he is going to go to the back of the party for the time being.
Understood.
AKA meaning Nick's not here, so he's not in play right now.
That's fair enough.
Understandable.
All right, I'm gonna take exploration initiative from the 5 of you. So go ahead and give me a D20 roll and tell me what said number is. Remember, no
20.
modifiers.
This
20?
is the worst
Yeah,
roll.
just
No.
When it doesn't count, natural 20.
Did anyone beat 20?
You can't on a natural roll.
Oh, good point. So we got a 20 from Arthur. Good point. So we've got a 4 from Darian, a 5
Worst-
from Darby. What'd you
Worst
get,
rolls of the
Prince?
night.
Terrible.
Oh, I got a 13.
A 13. So it'll be Prince, then Darby, and then Darian. So Arthur, you may kick us off with this exploration initiative.
And then send
There are 2 doors to the north,
One door to the south.
one door to the south, and one door to the west, which you remember as the door that you took an arrow through, where a bunch of hoblings were.
Well, I am going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to go up against the door. First, I'm going to listen to see if there's any uncouth noises behind the door, like I heard last time.
Oh
Yes,
my
You
goodness.
can kind of hear scampering and whispering. That's like, did you hear that? Yeah, They were fighting
You're
out there again.
lying.
Let's shh, 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 shh. And they it kind of like hushes down a little bit.
Okay. Was it like a ton of voices?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
While
Perception.
he's
Oh,
rolling,
wow.
may I tell you all something?
Like a coin flip. That was a natural one. So
Ooh,
perception
that's not
check,
good.
5.
Cool. What are you gonna say, Prince Afarin?
I was gonna say that I just realized that on Roll20, if I click the little hand and click on it, I can move the map around. This whole time, I've not been able to do that, and I've been stuck on the side of the map, not sure what's going on, and I had to watch the Twitch in order to see where everybody was. I am
You did it!
furious.
You did it!
I'm
Oh my
furious
God.
at
You can
myself.
right click. Yeah, you can right
Yeah, you
click
can just
and
right
drag.
click
Yes.
and drag it around.
This whole pandemic, I've been like, I don't like Roll20. I don't use it because I can't figure out the map situation. It's a cool tool, but like I can't get it to work. This whole time.
So literally for the last like years
my
since we've
heart.
been playing with you, you've been just doing that. That's hilarious, and I love it.
I've been like not being able to see the whole map.
That actually
We've
probably
learned.
worked pretty well for Jax. Wait, we didn't play Roll20 with Jax, did we?
Yeah, we did.
No,
Yeah,
we
we were using.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
played
did.
Roll20 with Curse of Strahd. Anyways, back to the game.
Alright.
So
Well, I
Arthur,
made my character blind.
Arthur, you think you hear 2 hoblings in there?
Okay. I'm going to. If that would that perception check take my action then?
No, you can still interact with the
Okay.
door. It's
So I'm
obvious
going to
free
kind of let
action.
everyone know that I think there's 2 behind there, and I'm going to, as stealthily as possible, attempt to peek into the door again.
Okay. Before you do that, if people would like to arrange themselves on the map where their character would be for this, you are more than welcome to.
I'm ducking up against the wall.
I'm gonna
Which
get
door
rid
is
of.
he
I'm
open?
gonna
Oh,
get
that
rid of
door?
these. I'm gonna
Yes,
move
this
these
door, the west
bodies
door.
too, just so they're out of my way.
Yeah, we'll just toss him over on the other end of the room. It's okay.
All right.
Better yet, before I do so, can I
Actually,
change
no,
what
I'll
I'm
be
going
over
to
here.
do?
Yes.
Don't be
Okay.
over here, but
My
good
idea,
champion.
I am now just going to say screw it. Arthur is going to move up 1, and he is just going to command Lucy to charge into the room.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Lucy. Have Lucy charge into the room.
Okay,
if you
so
would like.
5, 10. So now she's in. 15.
I'm revealing the area as we speak.
Oh boy. Here we go, the big reveal. Oh, there's not that many in there this time.
There's a few less in there. So the hoblings are immediately going to use their reactions that they prep during the fight, and they are all going to pelt Lucy with arrows.
Makes sense.
Oh,
1 sec here.
Lamps, I would like to continue her action now that I can see as well, if that is possible.
Well, they will get their reaction
Right,
before.
no, you're right.
If she
Yes,
lives.
if she lives, is what I said.
All right, so I got 1, 2.
On the bright side, Buddy's gonna be real angry if she dies.
So the first hobbling is a 21
Yep,
Oh
that
my
hits.
God.
for 7 piercing.
Okay.
The second hobbling is 18 or
That hits.
20, non-natural 20. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 4.
I don't like this.
Okay.
I don't
Next
like
one
this
is
at all.
21
Yeah,
That hits.
for 6.
Okay.
Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Good RNG for the
that-
rest.
13.
Miss.
Oh. Keep it low.
23.
Hits.
Rip Lucy.
5.
She's dead.
All right, so all of a sudden, all these
Oh.
arrows just go pelting. They all pierce the undead direwolf, and its body loses its structure and falls over.
Okay.
Buddy,
Oh,
upon
that's so
seeing
sad.
his love fall dead, is become enraged. He will get a free turn,
Ooh.
and his next attack will be at advantage against whatever
Yeah.
hobbling he attacks.
That's right.
Nice.
Go,
Oh,
buddy.
good.
So he gets a free turn right now.
Right now.
Oh.
He's
So
just charging.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just going to straight up just take this one down.
Go ahead. That is an advantage attack for him.
That is a 15.
That is the armor class of the unit, which means it hits it.
Nice.
Barely getting it.
With advantage too, man.
I know.
That's gonna be a 1 and a 4, 5, 8 piercing damage.
How would he like to eviscerate this
Yeah,
hobbling.
he's literally just going to like to basically leap through the air and like put both of his paws on its shoulders, pinning it to the ground, and then just rip its head off with his mouth just roaring, foamy at the mouth, just ready to
Oh
go.
man.
Yep. So he just
Poor
completely
thing.
just decapitates the poor. Well, it's not really a poor thing. It's a hobbling. And let me get some music going. Everyone, give me initiative again.
All right.
Yeah.
You want me to roll a niche for Buddy now this time?
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh.
Hold on 1 second.
Terrible.
I'm peeing.
Nice.
Did you say
I
you're
did it.
peeing?
Yes.
did. Said that.
Finally.
Wireless headset, boy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Wow.
about that. I forgot yours was wireless.
I'm glad.
It's
all
okay.
I
We
can
can roll it for you. You have
I'm
a
glad
plus
that's on
8,
stream.
right?
It's
I'm
all
almost
right.
done.
I wish I could hear the stream.
It was a strong stream. I
You
won't lie
are
to you.
here
Oh,
in the stream.
I have rolled 3 7s.
We're on
in
the
a
stream
row.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, thank
Wow.
you. We are streaming currently.
Okay, Chad, I made it back.
Welcome back.
You know what? I'm not even gonna argue with a 28 initiative, boys.
My God.
Alert!
What's gonna happen when your deck gets larger, man? Like that's crazy.
It'll go
I
up
know.
to a plus
I
10
can't
is what it'll
Wait
do.
for the next ability score improvement because I'll be able to get 18 in Dex and 18 in Wisdom, which are the 2 stats I need the most.
Yeah.
Bring those +3s to +4s.
Get a
Mr.
plus
Kips,
9.
you are next.
The hell am I even? Okay, there I
You're
am.
at the top.
All right.
Oh,
This
you're
door
back
is
there.
wide open. I'm going to move 20 feet over here and shoot this goblin.
I'm sorry. Which one are you shooting?
I'm gonna shoot this one down here,
Okay.
like front by the door, for a 21 to hit and 9 damage.
All right, that will
Nice.
definitely kill him. Sorry, I realized I needed to add a couple more turns to the count here.
Wow,
Cool.
those goblins rolled really well. You got 3 19s in there.
I got 4 19s in there now. So you attack
Unfortunately,
this
I did
one
not.
right here.
Yep.
All right, so he's definitely dead.
Super.
So you just run over there, shoot your arrow. The hobbling's kind of pulling its bow down after raining sweet, sweet fury on Lucy, and you just stick it right through the neck, and it falls over dead. Anything else for you, Darian?
I think I used 20 feet to get there, so I'll take 10 feet back and we'll call it good.
All right. Prince of Farin, you're next.
I'm going to be holding my action until after Arthur goes. It does whatever he does. Like after I'm guessing he's gonna shoot or do something inside the room. And once he does, I'm gonna make a silent image of this area where the doors are being a
Okay.
complete wall, and
Okay.
so they can't see behind it.
Okay, so that is after Arthur goes then.
Yes.
Arthur, what is your dex?
My dex is +4, so 18.
You will go before this guy then. So Arthur, you're next.
All right. What I am going to do is I am going to if I says standing here, can I peer around the wall and shoot, or do I have to move out into the doorway to shoot at the hobblings?
So the doors are wide open right now. So
Okay.
technically you have half cover where you are. You can shoot, but you could probably only hit this guy and this guy without making yourself, and probably these 3 in the middle here without making yourself.
That's what I was
fully
thinking.
known.
Okay, because I was thinking, can I use bonus action to hide and then take my
Yes.
shot?
Yes, you can do
That's
that.
my uncanny ability. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do a
Yeah.
stealth
Candy
roll.
dog.
You will not be able to
Done.
control Lucy
Done.
though. If you, Lucy's
Right,
dead,
right.
but
Well,
Lucy's
it's cunning
dead,
action.
so-
It's cunning
Yeah,
action.
cutting action, sorry, yeah.
It's okay. All right. So stealth roll. Stealth check is going to be +8. So 19.
All right, which one are you attacking specifically?
Oh no, I'm hiding. That was my stealth roll.
Oh yeah,
to
okay.
hide.
So you've stealth, so I'm gonna say you're
Okay.
hidden right now.
All right. Let me put the little
Bring it in.
ninja guy on them. There we go. Okay. And then I am going to shoot at what's my pistol's range? 30 and 90. Let's see how far I can get. Okay.
It'll be
So
neutral against any of them.
yeah. Dang. Okay.
Oh, Arthur, where you are, where you have to look how Lucy is, I'm gonna say that they have half cover here.
Also, it's Buddy. Lucy
Buddy,
died.
excuse me. Buddy, thank you.
Rip Lucy.
Lucy re-died.
Re-died. Died again.
Question for you, Ethan. Is there anything? Is this an open room? Is there anything in this room I could potentially hide behind?
There's a few like small like tents and stuff like that. A couple like small like fires that were going. You might be able to hide behind some of the tents, which are just kind of located like they're scattered throughout the room.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna change my action then. I'm gonna go. Let's go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then you said there was a tent somewhere around here.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna. Do you want me to re-roll my stealth action then? Re-roll my stealth.
Are you going there stealthily?
Yes. So my action, so I want to use my bonus action to hide after moving, and then take my action to shoot. So.
Okay, so give me a stealth roll to see if no one sees you go over there.
All right. Okay. That's gonna be 9 plus 8 is 17.
Okay. No one sees you. Give me a hide roll now.
Okay. That's gonna be 25.
You're definitely hidden. You're more hidden.
All right. Then I'm going to shoot this gentleman here, unless let me see. Ooh, there we go. That one. I'm gonna shoot that one.
Okay. You will be unhidden when you do this.
Yep. Yeah. Because it's obviously when it's gun. Yeah. So
go ahead.
It is. I do get sneak attack on the. I get advantage on the attack because I'm hidden,
Yes.
but then I'm revealed.
Yes, you will.
Right. Okay. Good.
Yep. So you will have sneak attack for having advantage.
All right. Oh my gosh! I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Oh!
It's gonna be 9 to hit.
Yeah, so Arthur, you pop out and you fire your pistol. It goes as the gunpowder ignites, a bullet goes flying out. But pistols in this time period, relatively inaccurate at this range. It just goes flying. Actually, what is the range on your pistol?
30 to 90. So short range is 30 and long range is 90.
Okay, you're attacking this boo right here.
This guy right here.
Okay, so you're still good. But yeah, your pistol still goes wide.
Yep.
I believe that's everything for you, Arthur.
It is.
All right.
Whoa.
So,
Dang, after all of that. So
So
now
this
the
how-
wall appears.
yeah, so now there's a giant wall that is formed between you guys. So as Arthur charges in, the moment he gets through that door, Prince Zafar, and you say the magic words and make the hand motions or whatever that goes into this, and a huge stone slab appears to block the door. This way for everyone, though, correct?
Correct. No one would be able to see inside.
Okay. Aster's
I mean,
just like,
unless
oh,
if they do it in vast, yeah,
there's a wall
they
there
do like
now.
a
What
whatchamacallit
happened?
check.
What happened? And Jayla just looks back and is like, he cast a spell, you idiot. All right, so this
Well, not so much a spell. I just told the air what to look like.
he told the air what to look like.
Sure
God,
sounds
I
like a
need to-
spell to me.
I need to learn how to do this. I need to make that air my bitch.
Right.
All right, so this hoblin's
Well,
gonna
I
go,
guess.
which you cannot see on the map because he's hidden. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to take a shot at you, Arthur.
Oh, dang.
That is a big whopping 6.
Yes.
Well, here comes the rain of hobblings. So this one's gonna go. I believe he can hit Buddy from where he is. So he's gonna shoot Buddy with a bow. Ooh, wow. 13, which should miss. Next one.
That will
Uh,
be
this-
crazy, AC.
Oops, I don't want to move him. He can still hit, so he's gonna shoot Buddy with a bow again. That is a 21
It is.
for 5 damage to Buddy.
No.
Where's this one?
Yeah, we're gonna lose 2 dragons.
Okay. This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to also shoot a bow at you, Arthur. That is a 17 against you, Arthur.
It's
6 damage to you, piercing. So he fires his bow, shoots you, hits you kind of in the side. And then finally... Then this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. and
Oh,
go charge
hi.
you through the door and attack you, Darian.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he rolls a natural 1 and misses.
I
Oh,
don't like how you
oh.
had me hanging like. Wait, I think my roll 20's messed up. I'm gonna give it a quick refresh. I'm gonna disappear for a second because I didn't see anybody move.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're probably a little
Right
bit.
next to you. He's in the
He's
little
standing
area
right next to
in
you.
the hallway.
He'll be right next to your pawn if you can see him.
Oh yeah, there he is. Okay.
There you go.
Popped up now.
So,
I'm
upon
so
seeing the
mad.
hobbling run out, Jayla sees it, and she just is gonna be like, "I got you," and goes 5,
hope
10,
so.
15, 20, 25, and then she's gonna attack it.
Oh no.
We're doomed.
Oh, 14, she misses. She goes and swings her sword and just misses the hobbling. Poor Jayla. My poor champion. All right, the next one's gonna go, and it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then it's going to shoot Darby with a bow.
Oh, hi.
Oh my goodness.
Where did you
That
come
is going
from?
to be a non-natural 20.
That will hit.
Darby, you will take 7 piercing damage as it shoots,
Oh,
shoots
God.
from behind.
Why so much?
I know.
Eesh.
And then the
Oh.
next one is he's gonna shoot Buddy with a bow for a whopping 7, which will miss.
Yeah, misses.
Astra's
But it's
like,
just gonna
"Oh."
snap it out of the air.
Astra's gonna fly over to Jayla and be like, "Jayla, it looks like you need some help. Inspiration!" And now Jayla has fairy inspiration because, by God, she freaking needs
She
it.
needs it so much. Oh my god.
God, there are
No
so
wonder.
many bloody goblins. I love it.
I hate this.
So then we're gonna go 5, 10.
Well, my
15.
AoE requires me to be in the middle, and I don't want to be in the middle.
This one's gonna shoot you again, Arthur.
Oh, damn.
An 8.
Oh my god.
This is
Direwolf's turn.
all right, buddy. Continuously foaming at the mouth goes 5, 10, 15, 20, right into the fray, and he's gonna attack this one right dead center in the middle.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on, buddy.
Ooh,
That's good. 18 plus 5 is 23.
That will definitely hit the hobbling. Give me some Dimaggio.
huge.
That's gonna be max damage. 12 plus 3 is 15 damage. Buddy takes him down.
The dead
so-
hobble.
With his giant paws, Buddy just slams the hobbling down before biting half of its face off in a fit of angry rage at the loss of Lucy. Anything else for Buddy?
That's all really Buddy can do at the moment.
Well, the hobblings are quite afraid, so they're just going to start taking pot shots at him with their bows.
Makes sense.
That's a miss with a 6.
Mhm.
Actually, this hobbling is going to go back up. This one's going to swing his short sword at him. This one right here, because he's right next to him. Wow, 9, so that'll miss. He will not move. Wait. Oh, okay, this did. There we go. This one up here is going to shoot Buddy with a bow.
Okay.
That's a 22.
That hits.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And finally, this hobbling down here is going to stick Buddy with a sword for 11, which will miss.
Miss.
Darby, you are next.
Dang, I'm really last on the turn order, huh? All right.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah, it do be like that. Well, knowing that this is 100% a spell, I'm gonna go 5, 10 into the room. Oh, geez, that's a lot. That's more than we saw originally. Okay. We're gonna pull out more coins, poker chips, whatever you got. Glowing a nice bright purple. And we're gonna chuck a second payday into this wonderful 20-foot square here.
Yes.
All
So
5 of these
all
hobblings
5
are
of
gonna
them
get
gotta give me
All
that
right,
14
here
dex
comes
save.
the dex checks. That is a 11,
That's a fail.
20,
Pass.
Yes.
21,
Also a pass.
12,
Fail.
and a 17.
That passes.
So 2
All right.
failed, 3
Two
passed.
failed. Yep. 2 fail.
These 2 will have failed.
Alright.
I'm actually going to change your guys' fairy inspiration cover since he made it purple. So yours is
Yeah.
now pink because Aster likes pink. Darby, anything else for you? As a reminder, fairy fire, you have advantage against those 2 targets
You'll
now.
have advantage
Thank
against
you
them.
very much, Darby.
And I
You
believe
are
that's a
very welcome.
concentration spell as well.
It is, but I am using my
Darby,
movement to duck
do not
back
forget
into
to
the room.
subtract your HP from roll 20 as well.
Oh yes, yes.
All right, Mr. Kips, you are next.
Yes, we'll duck back into the
Senior
room.
Kips. So I see him getting flanked over here by a goblin.
Yep.
Or hobbling, sorry. I'm going to totally ignore the one in front of me, and actually, no, I'm not. Because I get disadvantage on the ranged attack
You'll
if I
have
do that
disadvantage
anyway.
for him being next to you.
I'm going to make hobblings my favorite foe, and I'm going to strike the one right in front of me with my quarterstaff.
All right.
Favorite foe, baby.
This is gonna be huge, this combat.
Or, I'm sorry, I'm going to do Hunter's Mark for even more damage.
Yeah.
There
Yes,
you go. Little bonus action
He's
there.
figured out his class, ladies and
He
gentlemen.
now understands how to play Ranger.
Ranger is now an acceptable
I was
class.
saving it because I thought we might run into something other than hobblings at some point.
Yeah.
That'll be a. Sorry, I'm working with D&D Beyond here. 15 to hit for.
That will miss.
Oh, all right.
Really?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It will. It will. I'm sorry. It will hit. That
I
is
say,
their
'cause
AC.
It's shit time. Unless that one has more.
Yes, nope, apologies.
Gotcha.
That will hit him.
For some
All right, and
reason.
that will
He's
do.
a hobbling.
He's the big soul hobbling.
He's a hobbling in plate armor.
Oh, I just
It's
realized
17.
quarterstaffs are versatile, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
re-roll this D6 if that is okay with you.
Sure.
That will be 8 plus 3,
Yeah, 'cause
11.
you can swing it as a D8
Yep,
instead.
11. Yes, 11 damage.
That will kill him. How would you like to kill him?
Noticing I'm being flanked, I'm going to pocket the bow and reach behind me, pull up my quarterstaff, and in one motion, just boom, right over the head.
You just smash him right in the head. You hear a brunch as the hobbling just immediately hits the ground. Blood just starts leaking out from its skull.
Alright, and with that, I'm actually going to move 25 feet into this corner here. And that'll do it
Alright.
for me.
Prince Safarin, you're next.
I don't want to hurt this guy.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I do, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I am going to take my guy. I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to take the wall from here. And I'm going to make it from over here. I'm going to make it sail across. And I'm going to make it cover his head from the ceiling.
Okay.
Like before.
All right. Out of curiosity, Prince Safarin, is this using any spell slots for your warlock?
No. Silent.
Invocation, I believe, right?
Oh wait, no. Oh shoot. Oh no. Oh yeah, I can use it at will. Because it's an evocation. For a second
Okay.
there, I was like, oh my god, maybe it is, but no.
Just
evocation.
wanted to make sure. So
Normally,
you-
silent image is a first level spell.
So you've pulled it from the wall or the door.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone can see through the door again. All the hobblings are like, the wall is gone, and you have formed it over this guy's head, who immediately begins to just freak out as well because he has a giant thing over his head.
Yep.
So-
And that is my turn for now.
All right, Arthur, you're next.
I am going to fire a pistol shot at this purple glowing hobbling, so that should be an advantage.
Advantage, you agree?
Which hopefully I don't roll a 3 and a 1 this time.
3 and a 2.
Ooh, 19 and a 14. That's way better. So 19 plus 6 is 25.
Give me the DiMaggio with sneak
All
attack.
right. Sweet. That's gonna be. Where's my D10?
Don't forget to be marking off your ammo as well.
Yes,
Arthur.
I am. Yep, I'm manually counting it.
Thank you.
All right. So we got 1d10 plus 4, and then sneak attack should be 1d6. All right. So it's going to be
We're perceptible too. Sneak attack hasn't gone up yet. But hopefully, it should be a death hobbling.
That's only going to be 9 damage actually with sneak attack. I rolled a 3 on my d10, so.
Well,
Think that
fortunately
kills it?
for you, fortunately for you, Arthur, you kind of stand, you aim your pistol, you shoot. It goes true this time. The gunpowder rings out, and you just kind of all see this hobbling who's like shooting a bow at this giant direwolf just go poof, and just fall over as this bullet is pierced and lodged.
I'm gonna wink at the hobblings next to him, kind of signaling that they're next. And having seen Darby go through this wall, Arthur is going to scurry.
The wall is
5,
gone at
10,
this point.
The wall's
Oh,
been moved.
5, 10,
Yeah, the wall.
15, 20, 25, 30. Get behind that wall by Darby and just kind of look at him, panting, thankful to be still alive.
And I'm just gonna point over to the hobbling that with the stone wall over his head and be like, "We got more trouble in here too."
Good.
All right, here they
Nowhere
go.
to
It's
say.
just gonna be an endless barrage of arrows on Buddy here.
Question
Oh.
for you: is
Oh,
drinking a potion an
no.
action or a
Yes.
bonus action?
An action.
Action. Okay.
So the first
It
one
is as
misses.
written.
This one here is gonna shoot a bow next. Wow, he misses as well with an 11.
Good.
Next one is dead.
Good.
Next one is gonna, who's this one down here, is gonna shoot bow. That is
No,
a
miss.
22
No.
for 8 piercing damage.
Ooh. We're getting big
And
arrow
then-
shots off right now.
That one's dead. So Jayla
Good.
will go next. Jayla is going to go 5,
Buddy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she's going to get advantage against the stupid hobbling.
Yeah, because he's blind.
Wow, I rolled an
Yes.
8 at advantage, but she will use her D6 of fairy inspiration
Yeah,
for max. Oh no, it doesn't matter. She can't hit it even with a D6. Oh wait, no, she can, because I forgot to add the 5. So she will hit it for damage, finally,
Jayla!
with a little help from her friends, both Prince Safarin and Aster. She is able to do 1d8 slashing to this thing. And what do you know? She does exactly 7 damage to it. And Jayla runs up, immediately cuts through the fake stone wall, and just slashes down into the hobbling and kills it. And she kind of looks back at the party and she's like, huh, well, I finally got one, it seems.
Finally. That's the correct word there.
And he's dead. Wow, here's the next turn.
Oh,
So
good.
he's also dead.
Nice.
So Aster is
Clean it
next. Aster has run out of fairy inspiration. So,
Oh, great.
and Matt just let us know his computer turned off. So he's gonna take us. Going to be 1 second
Oh,
here.
that explains why
I'll
he's
give him. I'll give him a moment and see if he comes back.
Yeah.
I will turn his camera off for now. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna-
Prince
Actually,
Safarin's
no. I'm
funny
gonna have.
face.
I changed my mind. I'm gonna have Aster fly over here with Jayla and just be like, "You did such a good job, Jayla." She's just like, "Don't
Oh, yes.
patronize."
We're so proud of you!
Yeah, so he's gonna drop from the fall in a moment. So don't worry, it's gonna break everything.
Whoa.
We'll
Yeah,
return.
but he'll be back in a moment. It'll be fine.
We'll be right back after.
We'll
these
be right back
messages from
after
our
these
sponsors.
messages.
New
Oh.
Applebee's steak and shrimp.
We
Gosh.
did miss one of the big ads.
2
Don't-
for 20.
You know, we're making it by here by the
Bourbon
skin of
Street
our
steak.
teeth. But you can clean up your skin with the wonderful lawnmower 3.0 from Manscaped.
Oh yes, Manscaped. We have to Manscape ourselves.
Yes.
I've been tempted to buy one of those to trim up below the belt a little bit, and
I mean, they're only the greatest water-safe, skin-safe technology.
Oh
I
god.
know.
Please
The man's-
return, Matt. Please.
Come back. So we don't have to do the
Wait,
sponsors.
should we do our 9 o'clock break right now? Cause I gotta go take care of my chickens real quick. I have
What?
chickens. I
have
have 6 chickens. Yeah, we have 6 chickens.
Well, I guess let's take our break. Someone just informed Matt that it's break time. Okay, we're gonna take our break,
Yeah.
everyone, in the middle of this
Right in the
rousing
middle of
combat.
climactic combat, but it's okay. It's fine. Oh, there. Hello, there we go. I didn't unmute
Here,
myself
we're
before I
back.
started
We
speaking.
took a very quick break because
Very short.
we didn't want to keep you from this incredibly rousing combat experience.
Despite the
combat
need
ever.
to tend to our chickens.
Despite the 6
Yes,
chickens.
there was needs to tend to chickens.
There we go.
I sent
And when we
everybody
mean
a video.
chickens, we mean real
Oh, I
chickens.
did see that.
Matt did not go off and beat his meat for the last 2 minutes.
Oh wow.
Dang, those are some real chickens.
Okay.
All right, so Aster flew over to Jayla, and the next one's going to be this hobbling here, who's going to shoot at Buddy.
Not Arthur.
18.
18 hits, buddy.
No.
That is 3 DiMaggio,
All right, he'll take it.
and then it's Buddy's
Buddy,
turn.
no. Oh, good.
Buddy, getting kind of pissed off that he keeps getting hit, is going to attack this freaking hobbling right here with the purple
That'll be an advantage.
glowiness.
It's very,
Yep.
very fire.
That's right.
Very fired, man.
Come on, buddy. That's gonna be a 22 to hit.
That will definitely hit him.
Buddy will have
Yay.
fun mauling him again with the damage such low rolling. 3 plus 3 is just 6 damage.
Oh,
The hobbling survives.
Oh my
So
god.
he just smacks him with his paw, and the hobbling stumbles a bit. It's all bloody, it's all clawed up, but it's
Yeah.
That
just like,
hobbling must succeed on a
alive.
strength DC of 13 in
Oh,
order
yeah.
to still be standing.
okay, well, let's see if he succeeds on this, which he probably won't.
So it's gonna come
Uh,
back missing an
what,
eye,
a
spurs all
13?
over.
He has to beat a 13 strength.
He got a 13, so in this case, it would go to.
He hit the DC, so
Yeah,
he
hits
would
the
he'd
DC,
stay
so
up.
succeeds.
He'd stay up.
He's up. He
Yep.
stays up. All right.
Alright.
You're
Anything
just
else
looking
for
to
Buddy?
get the number or higher.
Nope, buddy's gonna stay there. Be the meat
Alright.
sponge.
So
Good.
this hobbling up here, barring he can reach him, which I think he can. Dang it,
That's
click
way
the
up there.
ruler. Yeah, he can definitely hit him. He's gonna shoot a bow at him.
Man.
Big
That'll
room, but it's
miss
not
with 11.
Yep, misses.
And then we're gonna have this guy who just took a maulin here is gonna go for it with a 6. So he's
Nope.
just too disorientated.
that. Understandable.
Then this guy up here is gonna go with his short bow. Wow, I'm rolling awful now. I had all my good rolls at the start, a 9.
Good.
Yeah, buddy's
Keep it that way.
And then we've got this guy down here. Okay, that's a 21
That'll hit, buddy.
for a 6.
Yep, buddy's still up. Buddy's still up.
All right, Darby,
He's
you
not
are
looking too
next.
good, but
I
he's still
cannot
up.
believe he's still up. All right. Oh, that's not quite cool. I need this.
Mm.
45 feet up there, huh? Well, here's what we're
Okay,
doing.
DM, you said something.
Yes,
Yeah.
after his turn, something will happen here.
Okay. Well, I'm hucking a card way up in the corner there at that goblin up in the
This Boo Bear?
top right there, top left. I'm gonna huck it at him. We're gonna hope for a big hit here. My D20 is being a little feisty right now. Can't decide if it wants to be good or bad. Really? Hovered over the 16 and flipped to an 8, but that's fine because that's probably a miss at 14.
We'll miss.
Dang. Okay, it was a 2 on the damage anyway. And I
Hey.
will stay here because there's no one
Yep.
else in this room.
So you chuck your card, and it just goes wide and misses.
Got
him.
ace of spades, man. I don't know.
That's what I was looking for. And from this door right here,
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
3 more people emerge.
Oh no.
What is that? What is this thing?
So you've got what appears to be a larger, almost like your size height-wise, goblin-faced or hobbling-faced kind of creature with like a reddish skin and long dark black hair that's kind of done up in like a ponytail. He's in thick like chainmail and he has a I believe he has a sword, but let me double check.
Didn't they
A
use
long sword.
scimitars? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
longsword. So let me roll for these guys real quick and add them to the tracker. But as they step out, ooh, wow, big roll for him.
Man, we should have gone back south and got some of the hobbling or the little deep goblins to help us out.
I'm literally amazed you guys have like lasted this long in this encounter.
I mean, we're thinning the herd.
We're doing all right. It's just we're down a dude and
Yeah, being down Sentinel sucks right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Big
forgot.
time.
Yeah,
to-
you are down 1 sentinel. So R3.
My bad. There we go. I forgot
at-
to have that camera on.
As you kind of prep for your next turn, these 3 kind of step out here. Like I described the one guy, he's bigger, he's taller, still kind of a hobbling goblin-esque face, but clearly not a regular hobbling. Most of you probably have heard of these things. They're called hobgoblins. They are a taller, stronger, kind of hobbling-esque creature, though they are of a different kind of genealogy. Next to him is another hobbling, a woman in kind of ornate robes who seems to step out, kind of has a bit of a limp and a hunch, and she kind of looks around and she's like, as she comes out. And then finally, a twig blight is kind of on a chain. A chain is wrapped around its neck, and the hobgoblin is holding it in his offhand that doesn't have his sword in it. He steps out and he goes, Dernbark does not appreciate what has happened here. There has been much blood spilled. Step forward, ye cowards, who come in here and slaughter my people.
I'm not stepping forward.
Does anyone do anything?
It's
Out
not my
out of initiative.
Yes, he's
Oh.
just speaking right now to you. So
Oh,
I will
okay.
say, if anyone wants to just like peer through this door real quick, they are able to do that.
Nope, not moving.
Yep. I am behind the wall, and I am staying there.
I'm gonna look. I'm going to peek from outside the door.
It's a Prince of Fire. You kind of just peek your head in, and you
Yes.
see this hobgoblin in his chain, and he immediately points his sword at you, and he goes, Do you lead this rabble-rousing troop that has come in here and disrupted our way of life with your bloodshed?
Lead is a very interesting question. Am I the one with the most noble birth? Yes. Am I the one most equipped to lead? Yes. Am I the one who should lead by way of station? Yes. Do I lead? No. That would be, well, technically, no one. It is sort of like a, how do I explain? It is when you ask your slaves to bring you something, and they all talk amongst themselves to figure out who will bring that thing to you. None of them are in charge, but it is sort of like they talk amongst themselves.
You talk too much. Bring me your leader or suffer my blade.
I am sorry. This common tongue is difficult for people to understand. There is no leader. It is a leaderless group.
Then
Do you
someone who will
understand my language?
I do, and you mock me with your tone. Then someone speak for this group that is coming here with bloodshed. Be it you, man.
Yes, I can do that for you. I'll speak. Yes. Are you in charge of these tiny things?
Dernbach is in charge.
I see. Your slaves have attacked us without provocation, and we have killed this beast mate, which is very unsettling. And also, they have captured at some point the champion of a place called Highwater, and we were trying to get her and then leave. However, I do not actually know why we have not done this. But your people have attacked us without provocation, which
You
is
have
very
invaded.
bad slave etiquette.
You have invaded in the Hoblin land gifted to us by the one who controls the dead. This is our land, no one else's. Your
Oh,
very
yes, no.
stench here corrupts it and is a vein of death.
Oh no, we do not want your land. This place is not very pretty. You may have it, and we will not care. We would just like to leave. We were trying to do so, I think, but then all of this was happening.
You have slaughtered much of us. Payment will be made. Send one out. The rest of you may flee this place, but one will pay with their blood.
And how much blood exactly do you need?
One whole person from your group will
Oh.
pay for the lot of you.
I guess Aster's too small
Well,
then, huh?
Aster
Well,
hears you say that,
yeah,
Darby
I was
flies behind Jayla.
I was gonna say, well, because we are of various sizes, is it the amount of blood that you require, or is it the fact that it comes from a singular person?
I need it from one. Screw this. He just looks over at the Hoblin. Bring me its head. And Darian, we will move on to you for your initiative.
I'm trying to help.
I love it. I love it so
It was
much.
good. It was good.
It was good. That was great.
All right.
Darby and our girl on the other corner going, "Did he buy it?"
Did you get it?
All right. I
He
am
won't
going to
blood.
move my 15 feet to this doorway. See who Prince Safari was talking to, and
This guy.
It's
yes.
the big red man.
Did you say that this hobbling was a bit more noteworthy? You said it was a hobbling woman who kind of like hobbled out. And...
Yeah, she's got like some fancy for hobbling fancy robes.
That's enough reason for me to believe that that's a threat, so I'm just gonna shoot her. For a 21 to hit, and that'll be
That'll hit.
8 and 10, 11 damage.
How would you like to kill her?
Yeah.
Alright.
I am just going to
Very,
peer
like,
around the
spells.
corner. What's that?
You're like, ain't no spells happening here.
That's what I was
None of
nervous
that.
about. I'm just gonna pop
Player.
out from around my corner after hearing everything he said and give it a big old shrug. Unleash an arrow at the one who looks the most intimidating, which is this hobbling that appears to be able to maybe cast spells. I don't know,
just
but
love how Darian peers into the doorway and ascertains that the old feeble woman is the most dangerous of all, and just bodies her.
hey, last time we ran into an old feeble woman. Okay, all I'm saying was that's nightmare fuel.
It is.
They fed her. They fed us and housed us and did nothing but be kind to us.
This
If you're
is true.
asking about the last time we encountered an old woman, it was incredibly pleasant. So I hope you're not using that as an excuse to kill one.
I mean, you know what? And with that, I'm just gonna move my 15 feet.
Alright, so you immediately kill this woman. Arrow sticks into her. She just falls over dead. All of the hobblings immediately go silent.
How's
they
that
all
for your
just-
blood offering?
They all just look over at the body and then look back to the door where you are, Darian, and then you immediately scurry, and they just give this howl, this just a horrible death scream as fire and rage erupts in their eyes. Anything else for you, Darian?
I think
Nice
you
going.
shot the wrong one.
I may have shot the wrong one. Well, I guess apparently that's not the blood they were looking for, so that's it for me.
Prince Safarin, you are next.
Ooh, nice.
It's fight or flight.
I'm
time,
going
boys.
to create a silent image of Darian running back and standing where the dead wolf is standing,
Genius.
and making it like having him hold an arrow out on top of it like he's about to fire it.
So the silent image is right where the dead wolf's body is.
Yep.
Okay.
And it looks like Darian about to fire on everybody, and with a flaming arrow for just shits and giggles.
All right.
And then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Run away!
And that's gonna be what I'm doing.
Arthur, you're next.
I am going to pop around the corner here, 5, and then I'm going to shoot this hobbling right between the eyes.
Go ahead.
Advantage, because I have an ally next to him.
You do. Not advantage, but you just
You have sneak
Yeah,
attack.
sorry,
one.
sneak attack, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. Ooh, that's a natural 20! Yes,
That'll hit.
finally, alright.
And you get double the sneak attack dice.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, give me my D10.
You do stupid damage right here.
Alright, so that's gonna be 16?
Yeah, you pull your
16
pistol
damage.
out and just fire, and like the whole side of this hobbling's face just blows straight off of it,
Alright,
and it dies.
mark
anything
off
else
my
for you, Arthur?
ammo. Nope, just marking off my ammo, and then I'm going to move into this corner, so 5, 10, and hide. I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide, actually.
Give me a roll for that.
Still, that's gonna be dirty 20.
Okay. So this hobbling down here is going to go, and he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to shoot at the print or the silent image that Prince Safarin made. And he rolls pretty well, so he will actually hit the silent image, and the arrow will just go right through it and just hit on the other side. And all the hobblings they're all like ready to attack this thing, and they all just stop and look at the guy, and he's just like, and then they look back to the door and they begin death howling again. The hobgoblin's gonna release his little twig bee friend. And he does not move very well. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. That's as far as he goes. He is gonna go, and he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he is going to shoot. Can he shoot? You, Prince Safarin, with his longbow.
Oh,
Oh, wait. Don't I get cover because the door?
Door's open right now.
Door's wide open.
Wide
Oh.
open.
Okay.
Okay, so fortunately for you, he doesn't get his special bonus for this one.
Mm,
That is a 21 to hit.
that hits.
That will-
Yikes.
He didn't roll very well. That's 3 damage to you.
hold up.
Ah. I don't like that.
I don't blame you.
Go.
Yep.
Oh!
So he just pulls his arrow back. Don't forget to mark off your token too, Matt.
Oh yeah, in whatchamacallit. Yeah, that one.
And then the other goblins are gonna go. It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh.
He's actually gonna. This guy down here that just moves gonna shoot at Buddy since he can't really hit anyone. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
8 damage.
Buddy's down.
All right, Buddy is dead.
Aww. Aww, buddy.
He shoots his arrow. The giant dire wolf dragon topples over dead. Its corpse stays there. And the next hobbling will go. And he is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to see if he can really hit anyone. Yeah. Darby, how are you right now?
I would have been like pressed up against the wall.
You have 3/4 cover. He's going for you.
All right, +5, I'll take it.
All right, that is a 23 to hit.
That beats it by 1 with the +5.
8 damage.
Oh,
8 piercing. So he just manages to clip you.
man, mage armor is great, but apparently it ain't great enough.
All right, Jayla's going to go. She's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Actually, she can go right here because it diagonals. And she will huck a javelin at the hobgoblin.
Missing
a
the
9.
hobgoblin.
A 9. Yeah, she just throws it, and he
God.
kind of just bats it away with his
We could
chains.
take Jayla
Yeah.
out of this fight, and we would be doing the exact same.
Yo, literally,
Mhm.
Aster's just going to be like, run away! You're going to fly over here. All right, this guy's going to go. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to attempt to shoot. Can he hit you, Prince Safarin? Just barely. He just barely is in regular range. So here we go. That is going to be 22 to hit. 22 to hit you, Prince Safarin.
Gosh.
That's a hit.
4 damage to you.
Oof.
And here comes the
Not
endless
liking
string
this.
of goblins. Hoblings.
Oh no. 1, 4, 15. And then on roll 20. Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Arthur, I'm going to say he can hit you with you having 3/4 cover, so he's going to take a shot at you.
I took a hide action.
You are hidden. He cannot see you. So
Also, Darby, you need to roll concentration on
Oh,
your fairy
yes.
fire on that guy.
Yes.
yes.
We definitely beat it with an 18 on the die.
All right. Actually, he's going to shoot at Jayla with his bow.
I forgot about that.
For a 6, so he will miss.
I forgot there was still a guy alive with fairy fire.
Yep. So this guy's going to go 5,
Still at
10,
1 HP.
15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to shoot at you, Darby.
Can you not?
That is a 13.
That misses.
Next.
Woo!
That's the guy that just went.
just
so, yep. Next.
And I
That guy's dead.
probably...
Darby.
Oh, it's good.
Darby,
good.
you're next.
Good. Do I do it? Do I huck the card or do I bail? Honestly, I think I bail. Well... Alright, you know what? There's some guys in a 10-foot cube here. Here's what we're gonna do.
Did this hoppling up here go?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't
Probably.
think he did, because this guy was dead. I won't move him though. I missed his turn. Continue your turn, Darby.
So, this is a big gamble for my action. But I'm going to peer out the door with my hat fully covering my head. And I'm going to look up at all three of them, and they are going to see Gamar's face.
Okay.
Just kind of visiting over me, and I need a wisdom save of 14 from all three of them.
All right, let's start with the hobblings. 18 for the one right in front.
He will pass.
A 10 for the one with fairy fire, and then
He
for
will
the
fail.
hobgoblin,
Please fail.
an 11.
Let's go!
Yeah!
All right, those two that failed
Worth it.
are charmed until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So, what does that mean officially? I should probably know.
Yes, so let me pull up charmed because I'm
I'm gonna
using
use
my
it-
Fey presence of my.
I'm gonna use what Matt Mercer said in the Critical Role I watched today. I'm the dungeon master. I'm managing too much. You tell me what you do.
Yes. So condition
Charm
charm.
is that it can't attack the charmer or the target of the charmer
Yep.
with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on any ability check to interact socially with that creature.
Okay.
So they will pretty much not attack me. At least those two
Yep.
won't. I'm like, yo, guys, we can work this out. We don't need any more bloodshed. It's all good.
All right. Kind of the hobgoblin and the hobbling, they kind of like perk up and they're just like, maybe we can leave that one for a moment. Not to the other one.
Well, I
Darby,
try.
anything else for you?
I'm booking it at the room. I'm going 15, 20 into the door, which we've been in this room before.
As you leave, Jayla just looks at you one and she's just like, come back here, you coward. There's still enemies here.
Tell me what you want. I'm the one who's going to walk out alive.
All right, Darian, you're next.
All right, and consuming a potion is an action.
It is a
correct?
full action.
Yes, full action.
All right, I am going to use my action to drink my potion of fire breath.
Okay.
And then
I have one of those too.
the door that Darby went in, was that the south one here?
Yes, the one right next.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I should reveal that for you too, since you just.
There's
Yeah,
like
'cause I would've-
17 hoplings in there.
Yeah, no, because I would have kept
It's an empty
going
room.
for 30.
I'm gonna run over there. I'm gonna do 15 feet here, and then a 5 feet there. I'm gonna say, Jayla, we're not cowards, we're just prepping. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Prince Safarin, you are next.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
Real quick, DM, is the fire breath attack that is melee range?
Fire potion of fire breath is 30 feet.
Yeah,
Bonus
I was
action
gonna-
30 feet.
Yep.
One
Okay,
target.
Okay.
Yeah, so technically with that
Excellent.
potion, you can drink it as an action and use your bonus action to cast it.
Correct.
Uh,
I believe you get 3 casts.
You do.
You do.
okay, but you
DC
can't
is
ready.
13
You
dex.
can't ready a bonus action, so I'm
You
still
cannot
gonna,
ready a
I'm still
bonus
gonna move
action.
I'm still gonna move to it. So.
I'm trying to think of I'm trying to gauge my movement here.
Okay, I'm seeing. I'll just make sure I got my movement right.
I am going to.
We'll make it that time.
Can they see me?
Yes, they can see you right now.
Give me one moment to double check to see if I can do the thing I want to do. I think I can, but I just have to double check. Yeah, okay. Within 60 feet. Alright. So I am actually going to cast Silent Image of
Okay.
myself running down this way towards where they went to,
Okay.
and they can go up to 60 feet. So it
Okay.
goes 30 feet that way, and towards the door. And then I am gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 20 here, and then open the. Oop, I'm not clicking actually things. Here, and then I'm gonna open the door and go in this door.
Okay. So you
And
just
then
see a
that's
long
30.
hallway.
It's 30 to inside the door. So there looks like it looks like I split into two and ran in two different directions.
Okay. Anything else for you, Prince?
That is everything.
Arthur, you're next.
Seeing what Darian did, I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to pop the cork on my potion of fire breathing. I'm going to down it. I'm going to flip around the corner here, and I'm going to use it on this hobbling that stands right there in the doorway. So
Okay,
he
and
has to
it's-
succeed on a dexterity of
It's
13.
gonna go 30. It's gonna go 30 feet, though, isn't it?
No, you target one creature
Yeah.
within 30 feet of me.
He got a 17.
So he's going to pass.
I believe he still
And
takes
then he
half.
takes half
I
his
think he
match
still takes
damage.
half. I
Yep,
think
he
he takes
does.
half.
Yeah.
So 40. So that's going to be 6 and a 1 is 7. And 5 and a 2 is another 7. So 14. So he takes 7 fire damage.
That is exactly what you needed to kill him. So as you peek around the corner, Arthur, you just emulsify its face and it just starts screaming as its whole head like engulfs in flames, and its charred upper half just falls over dead.
Guess I'm the dragon now. And I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And make it right into this door.
All right.
And then bonus action, I am going to use the
Your
dash.
bonus action was to use
You're right,
the
you're right.
fire
Correct.
breath.
Yep, I'm done.
All
You're
right, so this hobbling's gonna go. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's gonna shoot a bow at Jayla for a 9. She will block it with her shield. This Twig Blight, Mr. Twigby is gonna go. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15.
I mean, you could be where
20.
you were with your 30 feet.
I'm gonna move Wolf just to get him out of the way. The Hobgoblin will go. He will go 5,
Would
10,
have been 25, 30.
20, 25, and he'll kind of look back.
There's an image of me right here.
So he's approaching Jayla. He's gonna look back at the other ones and go, "Get the other ones! I'll kill this one." And he will swing at her. Ooh, that's definitely gonna hit good old Jayla. For
Sorry, Jayla.
Yeah.
You're gonna be two-handing this for a D10 of damage. 9 damage to Jayla. So he
I have
gets
a
he gets a
feeling
good.
she's still looking better than I am, though.
Yeah, she's still hanging in there. She blocks the attack just a bit, but it still manages to clip her. She grimaces a bit, and then these other hoblins are gonna go. They're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Next one's gonna go 5. Yeah, so actually no, he will not move there. He will move right here and take a swing at your silent image, Prince Safarin. Which he rolled a 1, so he won't even hit it and not even realize that you're not there. So
I love
the
that.
next one's gonna
Let's
go 5.
go.
Actually, he used his dash to get there. He would make a swing anyway, so he'll just stop. 30, he'll also dash 5, 10, 15, and he'll stop there as well. Jayla is gonna
Barnes just doing the robot outside the door frame.
go. Jayla finally gets a 23.
Yeah,
and she-
Jayla.
Yeah.
She is that hit? Yep. She
It
is
should.
actually going to pop one of her spell slots.
Yeah,
Big
Paladin,
old
baby.
divine smite.
Divine Smite.
Big old
to do
smite
one,
punch.
to do basically 2d8 of damage here.
Nice.
What are they being radiant?
That will be 14 points of damage,
Nice.
8 of it being radiant. Jayla, after taking a slash from Dernbark, smashes him with the shield and then cuts right through the hobbling, killing him in a single blow.
Oh.
Oh
dang.
wow. All right.
They surprisingly
Hobgoblin
don't have a lot.
down.
Bye,
Hobgoblin.
guy who's in charge.
Yeah.
They don't have a lot of HP.
Dernbark is no more, baby.
Darren Park is dead.
She is gonna run up and kind of like brace herself for the next hoblins coming in. Poor old Aster's just like, oh, Jayla. And she's gonna fly back. She'd be like, I'm coming to help. Even though she can't do anything, she
She'll get
expended all
herself
her.
killed. What she's gonna do?
All right,
Let
the
there be
next
a
goblin's gonna
liability.
go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to shoot Jayla with his bow, which he will miss with a 14. Let's see what her armor class is again, because she's about to take some big hits. He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, and he will take a swing at her and miss with a 10. Next hobgoblin is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and shoot at her with a bow. 13, he misses.
She was just parrying, blocking, and
Yeah, so
parrying.
literally with her shield,
Her
they're
shield
just
is
firing arrows, and she's just kind of blocking it with this shield. You can see all the arrows sticking into like the wooden parts of it where she's holding fast. Mr. Darby, that I just skipped by mistake. You're next.
All right. Well, I have no spell slots. I have no fun abilities, but I do have cards. Big old deck of aces, and that's all we really need in life, right?
There you go.
So Darby's gonna walk up 10 feet and huck a card at this hobbling right in front of him.
Go ahead.
Now that he's not in mortal danger. I mean, he still is. Looking terrible. He looks terrible. He's ready to collapse. He's looking like Arthur does every day. That is, with a +6, a 24 to hit for a big
Cold steel
13
barrel
damage.
press up against your temple
14
as you say that.
14 damage.
Yeah, big 13, 14, I think. 13.
So the hobblings are currently surrounding Prince Safarin, who's just like standing there. And you huck the card, misses the silent image, and immediately cuts right through the hobbling, and you see his upper and bottom halves separate from each other.
And then I will
Nice.
use 15 more feet of movement to hop over to this wall.
Prince Safarin, at this point I will say that your silent image on your turn is going to continue its movement into the room. So this guy I'm going to have take an opportunity of attack real quick.
You skipped me there, Chief.
I skipped you,
You
I'm
did.
sorry. Go ahead, Darian.
All right, I am going to move into view here, and I'm just gonna let out a yell as fire leaves my mouth, and I use fire breath on this guy.
All right, he's got a
hobbling
deck
here.
save.
Bonus action?
He failed as a 7.
Yeah, he's dead as shit. That's 12,
Oh,
15,
it's like
16
48 or
damage.
something.
Yeah, it's 46.
Jeez.
Yep.
Yeah, you mega emulsify his body. His whole body engulfs in flame as you erupt this fire breath, and he died.
That was just a bonus action.
Yeah,
And
you
as
still have the
he
rest
is, as he is turning crispy, I am going to let loose an arrow at this hobbling by Jayla
Go ahead.
for a 21 to hit, and wow, that
That'll
was good damage. 14 damage.
How would you like to kill this one?
So after I breathe the fire, it lights my path. I'm actually going to shoot the arrow through the flaming goblin, ignite it, and then hit the
Ooh,
hobbling. Right
yeah,
in front
so
of
as the
Jayla.
As the hobbling is falling to
Yeah.
his knees, you loose your arrow. It pierces through his charred flesh right out the back and strikes the other hobbling right in the heart, piercing it. It kind of, his whole chest kind of explodes with fire, and it falls over dead.
And then I will resume my cover behind the wall.
Prince Safarin, now your guy will run into this room, but no one will attack it because no one's there
Yeah,
now. So he
that's-
moves into this
yeah.
room, and you may move yourself.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna yell submit at this goblin over here,
It's an intelligence
or
save.
hobbling over here. Yep.
Well, I have some bad news for you, Prince Safarin. He rolled a big fat 1, so you may give me max damage on that. Or not max damage, but you may give me damage.
Well, that is a crisp 6.
Dang. One
so
off.
close.
One
And
off.
you yell submit, the hoblin can feel his whole head shake and like almost melt, but he still manages to stay on his feet.
Well, if he has a saving throw before he dies, it's gonna be minus a D4.
Minus a D4. That'll come in such
And,
handy against giant enemies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, later on it's gonna be great. And then I'm gonna use my other movement to go
Back in
back
the room.
behind the door.
All right.
Mhm.
Arthur, you're next.
All right, Arthur's gonna kick his way through this door here. He is going to see. Let me see if I'm in range here. I am perfect. He's gonna see Mr. Twiggy back there. I think, oh, he's made of wood. This should be fun. He's gonna pop the cork on one of his bottles of rum, fill his mouth with it, and with a bonus action, he is going to breathe fire.
It's going to make it a save. It is a twig blight save on Dex? That is a 16 to save.
That'll save.
Oh.
Let's see.
Because it's vulnerable to fire though, it's just gonna be regular damage to it.
Yeah.
You don't even need to roll. I'm just
That
These things
is
have, like, 3 health.
18 fire damage.
well, it has 4 HP, so it literally you erupted it.
We
with
haven't killed one of these
your-
before.
You've killed twig blights.
Oh,
before.
that's
You killed
right. I
twig
forgot. I
blights,
called them
in
shrubby
the forest.
boys. That's why.
So
Right.
all of a sudden, your
Shrubby
fire breath,
boy.
you
You
just
have a new
launch
shrubby
it from
boy.
your mouth, Arthur, and it flies over like a mortar and just strikes the ground where the twig blight is, and its whole body just explodes everywhere, and it's ash and all that other stuff.
I'm going to continue my movement with 10, 15, 20, and then I'm going to see the purple sparkly boy back there, and
Okay.
I load a pistol shot on him.
Go ahead.
Get advantage. That's going to be my sneak
Yep.
attack.
Yeah.
That's going to be plus 6, so that's going to be 19.
How would you like to kill him?
He has 1 health.
I would like to shoot his kneecaps the way he falls on his own sword.
So you just aim at his leg, blow it out, and as someone who knows what kneecap injuries is like, he's just like, my leg! And he falls over, he trips, and his sword just flies up from his hand. It's like slow motion. The sword flies into the air, and everyone's eyes are big as they watch it as the tip of the blade turns, and then falls and pierces him as he hits the ground.
Just gonna pull
Nice.
for the pistol and then turn around and slowly walk my 10 feet, 5, 10 back this way.
All right. So seeing that his buddy went down, the hobbling that's brain is melting is going to take a bow shot at you, Arthur.
Okay. Natural 20. Oh, no. And then
Yeah, you missed.
Big 7.
And then he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 and retreat back. But Jayla don't like that. Jayla's like, you get back on my playing field here. She kind of ready to charge, and she goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Grabs her javelin along the way that she missed with Durnbark, and then hucks it at him
Nice.
for 21.
Hey.
I won't even roll because that'll
there
kill
we
him
go.
as she kills the hobbling from the back. It falls
She just
over.
had to get a little bit of blood flowing. She got clipped
Yeah.
by that one goblin and then was
Yeah.
started mowing people down.
We're gonna get back into it.
It's like a Dragon Ball character. The worse condition she's in, the stronger she gets.
That's
Yes. She kind of
There you
she
go.
kind of just chucks it. It goes right through the hobbling and it dies. That means it's Aster's turn, and Aster's like, for the fairy folk! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and she's going to slap the hobbling in front of her and do no damage to it.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Well, there
right.
you go. You've
Unarmed
done something.
strike.
I'm gonna shout out,
hobbling
nice
just-
effort.
The hobbling just looks at her and goes, and you just see Aster just go, ah! And she fucking tumbles away. No! She just got blown away. He's gonna attack Jayla with his short sword. We'll miss with a 14 against her 18 armor class. We'll do
She's
nothing.
killing it, man. She's on top of it
Ooh,
She
now.
really is.
She blocks
She's
it with her
back.
shield.
Back in it.
She's your
Doing what
tank
Sentinel
now that
can.
Sentinel's not
Yeah.
here, yeah. Alright, Darby, you are next.
All right.
This is the last guy, so everyone knows.
Yes, I'm aware. So that puts me there, which gives
There are
me
more guys
line of
coming.
sight.
League of...
There's been
Hoblins.
23 hoblings killed in the making of this
Yes.
episode.
That's right.
And it's about
my
to
God.
be 24.
Not enough.
No,
It's
I
not
added him already. I added that
Oh.
guy already. to
The
23.
count has 23 total currently.
Oh, does it? Oh, well, maybe
So-
that I miscounted then.
So this guy is the final one to die, and we're gonna huck hopefully the last ace of spades I need for this combat.
Does exactly 1 less damage than their current HP.
No, we're more than good. That is a dirty 20 for 11
Dang.
damage.
There you go.
It
And
was a
with
7
that-
on the die.
And with that, Darby, you chuck the card. A mound of force erupts against the hobbling's throat, breaking its neck, and it dies.
Nice.
And the room and encounter is clear.
And Darby will finish his turn by just collapsing on the ground, arms spread out.
Yes, after that, everyone is quite winded and pretty messed up.
There's. My arm is leaking breeze.
Oh, trust me, everything on me is leaking
Does-
breeze as well. As you
Does
call it.
Prince Safarin not bleed, or are you just using that as a metaphor?
No,
just-
he doesn't have
I'm
blood.
leaking
It's just
breeze.
like
It's almost like a balloon. It's like making a farting. It's like
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
the inflatable, wacky waving arm man, just a little hole. Just
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Whoa, his
No,
arm's
so it's just-
Oh, it's
it looks like the more damaged I look, the more like it looks like steam is like coming off my body because I'm composed of mostly air stuff.
So, Darian, as I still have my one of my many rum flasks on my person out, I will actually just kind of hold it out for you because I remember the one time you asked for some and I didn't provide any, but this time I will hold it out for you to take a swig.
Gonna take the heaviest swig you've ever seen a guy take.
I'm
Prince
gonna
Safarin,
pop
you
my
step
head
out.
out from the other door.
Yep, you pop out where Arthur and
just to
Darby
see
are.
if everything's good.
There's
Darian,
so
I'm gonna
many
move you into the room
bodies.
with Arthur since you drank from his flask.
Good.
I am then, as in character as possible, begin to rummage through all the dead hoblings, but make my way immediately over to the hobgoblin and see what they are
Oh,
carrying.
the
if
moment you
anything,
start
of course.
touching bodies, I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this. All right, well, get up and
One
start
sec, I
rummaging the
gotta-
hobgoblin.
I gotta break out my DM Master Guide here to see how to give you loot for this giant ass combat encounter.
Yeah!
Yeah, there's-
I am also going to. I'm going to go over to Sentinel to make sure that Sentinel is okay.
Actually, let me see if Dernbark has anything.
You were
on
real
him
quiet
himself.
today, buddy.
Sentinel just was hanging out. He was hanging out in another room, and he just looks at you and he's like, "I am sorry, I could not assist in battle. I was tending to my wounds."
So I'll be like, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that he was still with us and not captured by other hobgoblins.
Nope, he's good. So in terms of from everyone else, Arthur, you managed to gather, and I'll just give it to you in the big money here instead of the little ones, 3 platinum worth.
Ooh,
Oh wow,
hello.
Okay.
And from
that's
Dernbark
quite a
himself,
bit.
Ooh.
It's you
30
said
gold.
3. Yeah, it's 30 gold. So
Yep.
how many? 1, 2,
just
3,
do 3
4,
platinum. Oh, I see you're
Right,
dividing.
I'm not gonna take it all for myself. So
I see. Noble of you.
Darian respects you a lot. After this move, after witnessing Darby completely just selfishly take as much gold as he can.
Hey
to
man,
himself.
I need the money a lot more than you think I do.
Me?
I don't
Alright,
Did you
know.
give me the money? Did you give me the money?
not
Arthur?
yet. So I'm figuring it out.
Calculating
So
it
it would be 6 gold apiece is what it would be. So I'm gonna count it out, and you will see Arthur kind of hold on to it for a minute, look down at it, like really struggle, and then walk over to like each person and go like 1 gold, 2 gold, like count out each one individually to each person
Very
before
slowly.
everyone will get an equal share of 6 gold apiece.
Alright. I will take my free 6 gold.
There's more treasure from Dernbark.
Yep.
You can find a gold ring worth 20 gold.
Ooh.
Splint armor. If anyone wears light armor, you can update it to. Oh no, that's studded leather. I'm thinking. Never mind. I don't think that matters. Why does it
Yeah,
list splint armor then?
we
It's
can
not
still
even.
sell it.
I guess that's true. You can write it down.
Yeah. I'm
Is
typing
this
it
a
out in
gold
Discord.
ring
I
worth
was
what?
20 gold.
I was super excited because I'm proficient in light armor.
Yes, I am. But I was like, wow, that's actually probably not better than leather.
Yeah.
Also, I have mage armor, so it's probably
Wonder if it's
better
an
than-
oversight because technically this is from Tales of the Yawning Portal and that's like an earlier edition, so maybe Splint was a thing.
I
and they
think
didn't change
Splint
it.
might be a thing in the player's handbook, but it's like not any
It
better
is.
than it's like worse than leather, I think.
Oh, you might be right. I think I know what you're talking about. I'll
Yeah.
look it up. I got my
Yeah, I can double check that right now.
already
Splint
on
armor.
it.
Splint
It's
armor with
it's
lightning
heavy.
resistant.
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy armor.
Oh,
It's
dang.
17 AC.
Oh,
Wow.
that's right. Yeah.
Can anyone in this party wear heavy armor?
Sentinel probably. Oh no,
Mm-mm.
Sentinel doesn't wear armor because he's
Sentinel's a barbarian. Jayla can though. What does Jayla have equipped?
Probably chain.
I think so.
If she's got an 18, it's probably chained with the shield.
Yeah, she's got. So she'll kind of look. Can she wear that? Yeah, she can. She'll kind of look and say, "Well, if you guys don't mind and no one wants it, I'll take that. It'll help out a bit."
Arthur, at that, Arthur won't say anything, but he will literally cut the hobgoblin out of the armor. Like he'll just like literally start like slicing bits off of him to get the armor off of him and hand it over to her.
And she just kind of takes it and is like, thank you."
I don't think he was using it anymore.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. It's fine.
Well, that gives her a 19 armor class now.
Nice.
Also on Durnbark are 2 moonstone earrings, both worth 20 gold apiece. So 40 gold there. And a matching necklace worth 50 gold.
God dang.
I'm sorry, there's also an iron key.
Ooh.
All right. That's all. The
Arthur, what I was gonna
Stone necklace is worth how
what I
much?
was gonna say is
50 gold.
50 gold. What are you saying, Matt? I'm sorry.
Arthur, yeah, no. After Arthur like hands me the gold, I'm gonna look at it because I'm kind of like, yes, of course, and I'm going to hand you the ruby that Hookslinger gave me, which is, if I remember correctly, worth like 50, and I'm going to give it to you in return. Like, yes, I will take your shiny rock, and I will give you a shiny rock.
As much as I appreciate the offer, Prince, this shiny rock is worth much more than what I am giving you, and what I'm giving you was earned as part of what we just lived through. So as much as I would love to take advantage of you, had I not known you, I know you and am attempting to be better in the future. So keep both the shiny rocks. How's that sound?
Well, I appreciate it. It is very kind of you. I will remember this for later. I will put the money into like some kind of pouch or something. And now I have 6 gold. Yeah.
All right, you've divvied up the gold. Jayla and Aster are still in the big room where the hobbling like encampment was set up.
Well, I feel like garbage.
We should probably take a bit of a rest soon, but I'd like to check out this door here first. I believe that is where the entrance to the basement of the Holy City will be.
Oh, my undead door opener is dead now. So I would prefer if somebody else opened the door.
I will, assuming did I loot the hobgoblin or did Arthur loot it?
I'll say Darby, you did it since Arthur was looting the other hoblings.
I will take the key and I'll just toss it to her and say it's probably for that door.
Well, this door has no keyhole on it, so I'm assuming not. Would you like me to open the door?
Probably not now.
Where?
I don't know if you
like
see the condition I'm in. I'm not in much condition to do much.
Prince Safarin's gonna go over to the door and he's gonna open it.
Of course.
So
Arthur is going to, so if we're in kind of exploration mode, Arthur will kind of ready himself over here and have his pistol out.
All right. Well, fortunately, the room is a circular room that has no enemies in it. Obviously, the enemies were the creatures that came out. Inside the room, you see a shaft, Prince Safarin. A circular shaft pierces the floor of this 40-foot diameter dome chamber. Dim violet light shines out of the shaft, revealing sickly white and gray vines that coat the walls of the shaft. The light is supplemented by 4 lit wall torches, set around the periphery of the chamber. A crudely fashioned stone throne sits against the curve of the northwestern wall. A large iron chest serves as the throne's footstool. A sapling grows in the wide stone pot next to the throne. Or I should say part of a sapling. Prince Safarin, you can definitely notice that probably that blight that came out was part of this like tree in this pot.
This room is alive.
There seems to be a throne room here. At some point, a ruler had sat here upon his subjects. Or her subjects. Or their subjects. I do not
Take a
know.
guess. It's probably the big red
ruler.
guy in the other room.
I don't think
Did he
was the
strike me as
king
noble
when this was
birth, Dungeon
originally.
Master?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did he strike me as a person of noble stature?
Not at all.
Of course not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that. I do not think that is the case. Most rulers exude an air of betterness.
Yes, I think this throne room
Better's a strong
predates
word.
our hobbling visitors. Did Prince of Farin mention the chest that was sitting in the throne?
Did not.
Yeah. Oh, I will. I will be like,
Okay.
oh,
Maybe the
look,
key opens that.
there is a
Darby will immediately shoot up.
there's a
Chest.
chest over there.
Oh,
That iron key may be to that.
yeah.
Well, you gave me the key, so I guess I will go and try the chest.
Well, I mean,
And-
we don't have to, play it like, you can just give
Oh,
it back.
oh
to
no,
me.
oh no,
I'm-
Darby, you said that you were
I'm
too
fine.
weak to open the
Follow.
door.
I will
so
follow.
you're
I'm
obviously
also
too
following.
weak.
I'm
to
following her
open the
all the
chest.
way.
So Jayla will attempt to open the chest with the key. It slides in. She turns it. You hear a as it unlocks, and she pulls out a sack containing 231 gold pieces and 2 onyx gems worth 30 pieces of gold apiece.
Well, you said you didn't
Hey,
have
look,
payment
there is-
before,
Yeah.
Jayla. You do
There's
now.
Think you
there's
found
more
some
shiny
payment.
rocks.
Yeah,
She kind of
more of
looks at
this
the money and
metal,
shakes it
like-
a bit, and she looks to Prince Afar and she says, I think you just divvy this up fairly compared to some of the others, and she tosses it to you, Prince Afarin.
I
I would take that as an insult.
do
if you
not
weren't
like to
correct.
be handed things in such manner, but I'm going to catch it.
All right, you now
Um,
have 221 gold pieces.
Stone next to you.
Yeah. Just falls on the ground.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was actually. I actually, you know what? I'm not going to catch it. People do not throw
Sidestep.
things at royalty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
you just
I
dodge
literally
it?
just go like.
So the bag hits the ground, and all this money and these 2 gemstones just go flying over the stone floor.
I'm just gonna look at
One
Darby.
does
I'm
not.
gonna look at
One
everything.
does not throw.
We both are thinking the same thing,
Throw
and it's a matter of who
at
can do
royalty.
it first.
I'm sorry there, Prince Safar, and I just figured you might be the best to. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I will accept your apology as you have fought bravely today.
As you all have for the most part.
Well, you know what, Prince? Let me help you with that. I'm going to begin picking up the gold on the ground.
I
in the
I
sack.
don't know if Arthur should be trusted fully with that, and I'll go and help.
Okay.
Also,
is-
Arthur, did
I-
you give Sentinel money too?
Yes. Oh, yep,
Yes.
yep.
All right, I'm
I
gonna.
assume
How much
so.
gold was it?
6 gold.
6.
Everyone
All right,
got
I'm gonna add that to his.
Everybody is picking up gold, and Prince of Farin is glad that everyone is doing their part to keep things cleanly, as they should. As
All
So
right.
you
Lower
said how
station
much
people.
gold was in that sack total, Ethan?
231 gold pieces.
131.
Yes.
All right,
And
let's-
then 2
Ooh.
onyx gems that are worth 30 apiece.
Dang. Strange that it was 231.
the gems are
Yeah, they
worth
can't
30
make it
apiece, you said?
Yes, the gems are worth 30 apiece. There's 2 of them.
Thank you. All right.
As you guys are kind of gathering this up and divvying this up, Jayla takes a torch from her pack, lights it, and kind of holds it down the shaft, which just seems to descend down quite far. She kind of cocks her head a little bit. She goes, well, I think this is our way down. Looks to be about 70, 100 feet, maybe.
okay.
Everyone will get. I will be passing out the gold. Everyone will get. If Darby will take his pool with mine, everyone will get 45, and then I'll give Darby the extra 2.
So I was gonna pocket the extra, and then hand you the rest. Divvy
All
up.
right, so you'll get an extra 2 then, Darby.
Yep. It was what,
And then the
45?
gemstone urgent.
45 gold.
I get 47.
Does that include Prince Safarin too?
It does. Yep. Prince Safarin and Sentinel.
Perfect. I will give it to Sentinel then.
That's his bag full of riches.
I suppose if nobody wants the gemstones, I think I might know
Are
somebody.
they wait? Are they
who-
nice?
Oh yeah,
Are they nice gemstones?
Onyx.
They
They're
are
30.
onyx
Yeah.
gemstones, well crafted. Not really sparkly because they're onyx, but they are definitely well
There's
crafted.
deep sheen though.
Yes, very deep.
What's the quality of them
High.
the things, if I may ask?
Okay.
They are of a high
Oh.
quality.
I might want one of them. I could put it on a necklace.
I just whispered to Darby, toss it to him.
I'll toss it to him.
All right, he throws a gemstone at you. He dodges. It hits the
I'm
ground.
going
and
to
skitters
do the
along.
thing.
You know, for a guy who says you wanted a gemstone, you don't seem to want it very much, huh?
Prince, let me pick
Throw
that up
things
for you.
at
I'm
royalty.
sorry. I'm gonna walk over
Thank you,
and pick it
Arthur.
up and hand it to him.
I will take it. I was like, thank you very much, Arthur. I appreciate your commitment to polite etiquette.
Of
Throw
course.
it.
I'm
Throw it.
nothing if not
As
polite.
it is. Yes.
I don't
Oh
have
my
time
God,
for
and I will
polite
take this.
etiquette
It's
in
nice.
my day-to-day life.
Onyx gemstone. I have to write that down.
I have to
And so
add-
you said there's a tree in this. Sorry, Ethan. You said there's a big tree in this area.
It was a shrub in a pot, but it's like half a shrub because that's
Oh,
where that
okay.
twig light came from.
Okay. Okay.
And then there's this big shaft with all these like white vines that are growing like around and down into it.
Yeah, I vote
Well-
for not resting in this chamber.
and then I need to add the jeweler.
I will say, just for sake here, you guys are in a safe area.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we
Jayla will
argue
actually
the rest of-
mention she'll use her divine sense and she'll kind of look at you and say, I think we're safe for the time being. I'm picking up quite an evil eminence from the pit here, but this general area seems safe enough.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want to go back and let the deep hobblings know that their hobbling problem is gone, but also their dragon issue will not be resolved anytime soon, or if we should wait. But
I would prefer, personally, to take care of Balak before we do any of this. We could leave and come back, and who knows what manner of creature he could put here.
that's fair.
Yeah.
You did say they were necromantic, and there's a bunch of dead bodies here, so
Well,
We should
should
probably burn
Yes.
those.
Oh, like the big what is that thing that keeps happening to you all down here? With dead, they come back and attack you all.
The beckoning.
Ah, yes, that's what it's called. I remember because it is very important.
Yes, the
Yes,
hoblins
they are-
could come back if a beckoning were to happen. I'd say we
Those
burn the bodies.
real
and
though,
take
are
the-
they?
What's up?
Beckonings aren't real. That's all
Hey, that
doomsday cult.
hasn't happened for what, thousands of years?
Oh
Apparently.
no,
8,000.
no, the
years.
beckoning is real. No, beckoning is real. I have watched one.
Okay, well, sure.
Your prince friend speaks the truth there. I haven't seen one myself, but they wouldn't have a champion if there wasn't one, and the current king, Alistair Vanatir, sits as the Lord of the Call, and he will warn of one approaching. Fortunately, that hasn't happened.
It has been many of your years.
1,000,
few, actually.
supposedly, the story is.
That I do not keep track of such minute details, but I have seen it happen.
You said we should probably burn the
Um,
bodies.
That would be my suggestion. Even if there isn't a beckoning, who knows what Balak could do with them. I hate to come back up from this place only to find a army of undead hoblings waiting to have round 2 with us.
I will. I'll unhook one of the. You said there's sconces with torches in them.
Prince Safarin's got
Oh.
one.
Sorry, go ahead.
Prince Safari. I'm not sure. My character is squeamish about having a whole lot of fire in the same area at the same time. Would it not be possible for us to burn the bodies one at a time? We do
That'll
not want to
take
draw
way too
attention to
long.
ourselves.
It would take a very long time, but that much smoke in here would probably blind us as well. Maybe it's something we should do.
Yes, that.
I would leave it up to your group. We could leave it as well and come back and try it again later. I guess if we deal with Balik and kill him, there'd be no fear of these bodies coming back to fight us.
Or, thought process, why don't you simply take the limbs off of all of the creatures? That way, if they do reanimate, they cannot move.
They can still bite you.
But they must move on their torso like this.
Aster's just taken aback. She's like, "That's disgusting."
Yeah,
and
very
Jayla just looks at her. She just looks at her and is like, "You wanted to kill a bunch of these things like an hour ago, and we're happy with that." Yeah, but like that's a whole dead body. We're talking about like a pieces of a dead body. Someone want to help me cut the limbs
Correct.
off these things?
And I vote for burning, and I'm gonna grab a torch off one of the walls.
I'll ignite my hands with a firebolt inside. Burn.
Darian, what is your thought on this?
Well,
Yeah,
I
Mr.
can
Nature.
breathe fire. I can breathe fire a little bit. Seems like a more honorable way to go.
Jayla will look to you, Prince Afar, and clearly see your face, your discomfort in your face, and she'll say, "We're going to be doing it out there where we fought them. If you'd like to stay in here, if it make you feel better, Aster can keep you company."
It is not me that I am worried about, but okay. I will stay in here.
Understood. And Aster just looks at Jayla and she's like, "I want to see the bodies burn." And Jayla just looks up and goes, "You were
Okay.
disturbed we were going to dismember them, and you're fine burning them? Just stay in here with him." And with all of you except Prince Afar and Aster, you go out and take about a half hour to burn all of these bodies.
Yay, short rest. Do.
If you guys would like to take a short rest, I will allow the burning of the bodies and another half hour to count.
I need
as
a
short
long rest.
I mean, I can
I have
get
more hit
by
dice.
on the short, I think. I don't know if I have one hit die.
I am.
I didn't use. How many hit dice do I have? I have one more hit. Well, did you guys take a short rest between the last time we played and now? Like on Monday,
yes,
last Monday? Did you
Yes,
guys take a short
started
technically
rest?
it
there
with
was
a
a
short
short
rest.
rest there, but I don't think you've taken any damage, Prince Safarin.
I hadn't obviously last session I didn't.
Yes.
So
but you would get your
I
spell
have both
slots
mine.
back. Yes.
Yes,
'Cause
and I can
Warlock's
use the
get
Yes,
slots.
so I'm gonna take a short rest and use two. I'll just use one hit dice and see where we're at.
Where do you
Okay.
see your hit dice again in roll 20?
When
Sorry,
you
guys.
click the short rest button, it'll tell you how many. You
Okay,
got.
yes,
Yeah.
I thought. When I went down, do I get my hit dice back? Or no,
Nice.
it's only when you rest, long rest?
No,
Okay.
only when you long
12.
rest. Are you out?
What? Oh, I've been out of hit dice, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep.
Do you have any potions or anything?
No.
Just the fire breathing one is
Oh.
the one we had.
You know what? Jayla will come over after hearing that you're still pretty beat up, and she is going to use the rest of her lay on hands to give you 10 HP back, Arthur.
Yeah! Back on top, baby.
Please
Let's
be a good
go.
die roll.
Which
You
Take
see
it.
me sitting there. You see me doing like this, taking the air and putting it back into my wound and sealing my body up. And I am
I was
back to
just
full.
Just gonna kind of stare at you and watch this process happen.
Not
Yeah.
quite everything. Ever.
Jayla is out of lay on hands right now.
We're back to
She used
almost
all of it on
half.
me.
We're-
She used all
Yeah,
of it on
she
me.
has.
I am above
She-
half. That's
She
about the
also
best I have.
has one of her spell slots left.
Well, I got both of mine
Yeesh.
back. I also got my.
And we're gonna go down and fight necromancers. Great. That's why I was like, we need a long rest.
We need a big boy rest.
Hard mode.
Is how long has it been since I've used or Nightcaller?
It has not been 24 hours. It's probably been 2 hours at this
Yeah.
point.
Ethan,
That's okay.
so you said it was going to take a half hour to burn all the bodies, an additional half hour to get the short rest. Can I forego the short rest to go refill my potion of fire breathing?
Yes, I will allow you to do that. So you will not
Okay.
take a short rest, and you will get another potion of fire breathing.
I'm gonna reset my HP down
Oh.
to where it was, and then I'm going to restock my potion of fire breathing.
Okay.
It might not be a bad idea, since we have our draconic speaking person here, to maybe go check out that other fountain
Oh yeah.
at some point.
True.
So, but we could all make an adventure back to that fountain if you wanted to, and get your long rest or your short rest in. Then, Darian.
Sure.
So wait,
While
we're
you were
taking our
gone,
short rest, and it's
yeah.
We're taking
Okay,
a
yeah,
short
go ahead.
rest, and then we're going to go adventure to refill our fire breathing potions and to read a statue that you were in your ring for.
Okay.
And hope that, well, we burned all the bodies, so we don't have to worry about anything coming back. Hopefully.
When we burn the bodies, what's the situation? DM, is it cool? Like, is there not a lot? Is it cool that happened? Is nobody coming?
No one is coming yet.
Okay, cool. I was gonna be.
You are okay.
I was just like.
Oh, this is something.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone would like to venture to the fountain then.
Yeah, I'll go follow. I'll follow the group.
All right, I'll just take everyone here using my magical DM grab everyone powers.
All the way over on the right side, the other fountain.
Yep, it's all the way on the right side.
And now that I can move this man
So, as a reminder,
regularly,
as a reminder for the description of this room, these red squares were traps that had already been activated and broken. And then there is a fountain here, identical to the fountain that had the fire breath potion with like a dragon head. With underneath its like neck, there was something written in Draconic.
Oh, I see. Okay, give me a moment. Open myself up to all soul life in general, and now I'll be able to speak all languages as all written and spoken words becomes knowledge to me. It actually all becomes primordial to me because that's my native language. But I am. What does it say?
Let there be death.
I'm going to tell them. Oh, okay. This says, "Let there be." Wait a minute. I'm stopped. Prince of Bard stops himself.
Yeah.
In a rare moment of thought process, and he remembers as soon as he said, "Let there be the other thing," it happened immediately. And after that conversation with his father, he remembers that he's not supposed to die until they can die together and try that out. So I'm going to say, this says, "Let there be something," and the something that thing is, it has referred to, is. I'm gonna take like a 30-second pause. Death.
Nothing happens when you say that.
Arthur is going to take a step back.
Oh, let there be death is what you're saying.
Darby is walking
Did you just
over
say?
by Arthur.
Did you say that?
I did.
Move yourself back, Darby.
Oh,
I would have
dude.
moved. I was gonna move the
Oh.
moment when Arthur steps back. I'm stepping with him.
Well, actually, one sec here, because I need to check here.
Oh,
Arthur,
dude.
you just took one step back, Arthur.
I just said I'm going to step back and move my character back, so I don't really. I guess for sake, I'll say I stepped there, but Arthur was moving backwards.
I'm going to say Arthur. Well, Arthur, where your character is, you're still in range. I'm gonna say you're all in range. I'll give me a con save.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude.
I just took my health.
Right, me too.
Oh, son of a
shit.
4.
13.
5.
19.
Right, who got under a 10?
Me.
All right, you guys are going to take a D10 of poison damage, and then you are poisoned for 30 minutes.
Ooh.
So much.
You took 2 damage.
I still hate you so much.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Aster
That's
also
very
took
annoying.
2 damage. Aster actually almost died.
Ugh.
So you
Oh,
guys
wait.
are
Oh wait. Oh, keep going.
you guys are both poisoned. Aster's poisoned, but it just lasts 30 minutes. So that just means you have disadvantage on like
Ability
everything,
checks.
basically.
Yeah.
And there's no liquid that starts flowing from this
No,
thing?
it's a gas. Just this gas starts pouring out of the mouth of this dragon, the hose coming out of the mouth of this dragon, and it just
Oh, wait.
okay.
It's a gas, right? It's a
It's a gas.
gas. I
It's a
have to
gas.
inhale. I have to inhale it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then because I don't have to breathe if I don't want to.
You don't have to breathe. I will say that you are okay, Prince Safarin, and you can
Nice.
you can
Nice.
hold it.
I'm just gonna say it's on me, guys. Thought we'd be able to use this to our advantage, but we're not. And I'll definitely take a critical moment to think on that. And I'm sorry. And let's move on. And
I'm going to wait till the
Did you check
gas.
your-
Yes,
you
I
just check
did.
out- Okay. From
Yep,
roll
I
20.
did.
Cool.
Yep. I'm going
Oh, I
to
can
wait
put my
till
things back
till the
on.
gas dissipates, walk over to Darian and punch him square in the nose.
Give me a attack roll.
So unarmed strike.
Yep.
The natural one, so it's nothing. But
So you hit him, but it's such a light punch that it doesn't do anything to you, Darian.
I'm gonna say understood. Intense scene.
You do deserve that.
Well, this was a complete waste of time.
Well, you know, it could have turned into something we could have weaponized into a battle against a necromancer. We've
we
heard
did
nothing
get to
but terrible
refill
things about
our fire breathing potion.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah, if you guys want, you can all refill your fire breathing potions. You're over here.
I don't
I
think I
can
took
run.
a fire breathing potion.
I will.
Are there
take one
dead
now.
rats in here?
No,
Yeah.
they're
No,
alive.
the rats
There
are
are
alive.
alive
This rat is scurrying around in this room here. Just he's eating.
I'm gonna open the door and say hello to this rat.
Okay, give me. Are you casting a spell on him or just talking to him?
I'm just talking to him because I can talk to animals now.
Oh, so he can understand you.
Yeah.
So the-
I'm gonna go give
The
you
rat
like.
immediately looks up and goes, "Yes."
Oh, I am so happy. The frequency here on Sybil is so strange. I was wondering, have you gone below this place to see what happened underneath it?
Nope. No food.
No food down there. I see.
No food.
Well, enjoy the rest of your eating. I will leave you to it. And I'm going to close the door.
All right, and he just goes back to eating.
I say, so at least this rat has not gone below, and apparently there is no food, which for a rat means there is no vegetation or meat down there. If that
Well.
might make you feel any interesting.
Yes.
That's certainly a thing.
Well, I think we just gotta get down there, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to poison us again? That
Yeah.
might be fun.
Sure. Yeah. You want to step into this room?
I'm just gonna walk past him.
So
Interesting. Look,
you guys have refilled your fire potions, and then you're
Yeah.
going back to the shaft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shaft.
I didn't even think
You guys don't
I
worry
didn't
about
even
moving
think
your
Oh,
don't really
okay.
worry
I
about
won't
moving
move.
your pawns because we're going to
We're
be
gonna go
changing
down.
maps here
Yeah.
in just a second. So you guys arrived at the shaft. As Jayla said, looking down it looks to be anywhere from 70 to 80 feet. I am going to need, as you guys begin, there's like no visible way down. The only way down is to climb down these like branches. Unless you're Prince of Farm who can just levitate and jump and then fly down no problem. Who is going to do that?
Yes.
As for the rest of you, as you begin climbing down, the branches aren't super like loose; they're pretty tight. But I'm gonna need dex saves from all of you, but Prince Safarin and Aster, who has wings and is just fluttering down.
Dex saves, not acrobatics checks or
A
athletics checks.
dexterity. Oh, excuse me. Yes, it will be a 1 sec. Yep, it's a saving throw.
Wow,
That's
interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
15 for me.
Okay.
Oh, big 8.
18.
8. Arthur?
18.
Arthur, Darian, and Jayla, and Sentinel, because he's not here, begin making their way down without too much issue. Darby, as you begin climbing your way down, you're kind of in the middle of the pack. You grab onto some vine that immediately rips from the wall, and you begin falling backwards. Give me another dex save.
Oh boy.
Ooh, can I help him?
Yes, you may. You have advantage on this dex save. So
Good.
Prince Safarin has been lowering, like, in pace with you guys, and the moment he begins to see you fall backwards, he kind of comes to catch you.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna like push you back up against the wall.
That is 20 on the second one.
As Prince Safarin pushes you back, you manage to grab hold of the vine and hold yourself. And the rest of you begin to descend down and make your way to the bottom of the shaft, and you have arrived in the basement of the Holy City.
You need to be careful, Darby.
I'm aware. It's well out of my wheelhouse.
I'll fall from,
So the map changed. It'll be
fall from this height.
in the upper
Not
part of the
well
map is where you
for
guys
you.
will start.
Upper middle.
Ooh, I see.
A key.
Isn't quite the environment I'm used to being around. Climbing down vines and things is not something
Oh.
I do often.
Luminescent mist blurs the edges of this octagonal chamber. Nodules of glowing fungus dot the stone walls and ceiling, as well as caps of toadstools and mushrooms, small polyps, puffballs, and lichen. The humid air reeks with rot. Jayla draws out her sword and looks back to you and says, I sense great evil from this place. Immense evil like I've never felt before. There's much undeath around us.
Fantastic.
And as you say that, Arthur, almost as if the walls are talking to you, you begin to hear almost a cackling coming from the vines. They almost begin to shake and course as the voice begins to speak to you. Oh, welcome. Welcome, yes, welcome to Bear Land. Yes, you have arrived. I have been watching you from down here. My master is not pleased that you have arrived. So Balak will be the one to greet you.
Ooh.
I smell you. I smell. Six of you. I smell 6 of you. And you have arrived at my grove of death. Yes, you have. Come and find Balak, and he will give you the most royal of welcome. And the voice goes silent. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Dang.
Oh boy.
I hate.
Pum pum pum.
Hard
I
mode.
hate it. I'm
Why
too
can't
low.
why can't your enemies or nemesis be fun little like pixie fairies or
Yeah.
something? Why they always gotta be creepy as hell?
Yeah, why can't it
It's
just
true.
be like a little gnome that's misunderstood and it's like, my farm has been failing and I just really hate the king because he won't give us a loan and I just really want to get it done. Like, why can't it be that? Just a fun little guy. He's like, I'm just angry.
John Silverhand was a pretty normal person.
I guess
True.
so.
Evil
Alright.
trees, man. I'm not about evil trees.
I'm not either.
I love evil trees.
I'm a fan of trees.
Evil
It's a good thing we all have